Oh, we're going? We're here. You want to press the button? You should press the button. What are you doing? You should press the button.
Oh, it's paused.
Oh, it's paused? That's why there's no music. I was like, I thought there was supposed to be music at this part, but...
Huh? Mr. Wright's not here today.
It's not really relevant to the
I know.
murder.
It's not his trial.
He said his old foot injury was acting up.
Old injury? He was all smiles yesterday.
Yeah, he smiled when he said we'd be fine as long as you're there, Tracy. And then he gave me this gun.
Yes. Fine. We'll be fine. Here comes justice. Also, give me that gun. What are you doing?
But
No.
it's
You are underage.
No, it's my gun.
Taking the gun.
Well, it depends. Are we in Texas?
No.
We're probably in California, realistically.
We're not in America.
Yeah, we are.
No, we're
Eat
not.
your hamburger, Apollo.
This looks like ramen.
No, it's a hamburger, Apollo.
Why is it in a bowl?
You never had bowl hamburgers? Hamburgers? You know, it's like bulgogi. Hamburgers.
Okay, but realistically, like, if this place did take place in America with all the Japanese shit around, we'd have to be near San Francisco, right? Like, alternate universe.
San Francisco.
Yeah, we're gonna live in San Francisco. That makes way more sense because, I mean, the city vaguely looks like Los Angeles anyways, so let's just pretend it's in a world where Japanese immigrants were more welcome and they put all their cool shit in California. Wouldn't that be cool?
Wouldn't
That'd
that
be cool.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Ooh, do some now. I want to see. Here. No,
Huh? Oh, okay.
that was pathetic.
My name is Apollo Justice, and I'm fine.
Ding. Yeah, it sounds more like a self-mantra than voice training. You okay?
I think that's walkie.
I'm fine. I'm fine. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm right. Yeah.
Good morning. Yo, sup? His house.
Yo, what's up? Name's Walkie.
Hit me with the guilty verdict, G. See if I care. You just hang loose and let things go with the flow. You know what I'm saying, bro. Also, huh? You have a hat on? Wuggy, don't be running your mouth like that anymore. See? That's the difference between me and you, old man. I ain't afraid of no cops. No pig owls. Real G's can't keep it real till they spend some hard time in the pit.
I love the idea that this dude wants to go to jail so bad that he's letting himself get framed.
You have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Sounds like they've both been voice training too, Apollo.
Worst fears realized. The trial's starting and I still haven't had a real talk with my client.
Feels vaguely illegal. Unfortunately, this game is a commentary on the Japanese justice system.
Court is now in session for the trial of Walkie Kentucky. Wait, is that his name? Wait, is that your real name?
Do you like hockey and ride
Dude.
with jockeys? Oh,
That's a stupid name.
Defense is ready, Your Honor.
and I've met some stupid names.
Ready to rock and roll, Herr Judge.
Ah, it's him, the guy from yesterday. So he's a magenta-wearing prosecutor with a bisexual flag.
Mr. Gavin's brother?
You want to fuck me so bad.
You're not the only one. Get in line.
Long time no see, Prosecutor Gavin. Were you taking a leave of absence?
You know that little brand I started in my free time? Thing is, we got real popular. Hard to say 9 to your fans when 3 of your singles go platinum, yeah?
I see. To be honest, I was a little concerned. I feared that you might still be distraught over that one trial.
Not to worry, Herr Judge. I wouldn't miss this day in the court for the world. It's worth even more than VIP passes to one of my concerts, yeah? Wait, so this dude hasn't been an attorney for
A few months.
a while?
Yeah.
Like, why?
So I want to know, what do you think? Is the band the side gig now, or is the
attorney.
courtroom the side gig now?
No.
Because it sounds like the band was the side gig, but now...
How could I pass up a chance to see the true strength of the little boy who bested my brother?
Oh yeah, there's some tension going on. Anyways.
It was worth canceling a show or two.
I'm gonna strike the bisexual fear into his heart.
Understood? You may give your opening statements to the court.
Before that, I was thinking, is the air in this courtroom not a bit serious?
The Joker?
It is a court of law.
That's no way to get the crowd jumping, Herr Judge.
They're not supposed to jump. This is a courtroom.
Chung, baby! Today we play it my way. What's that noise? Sometimes you have to get on up in order to get down. To prosecuting. This is crazy.
Oh, this is definitely a side gig.
The victim, Pal Maractus, director of the Maractus Clinic. The scene, People Park. He was found pulling a noodle stand.
What in the world was a doctor doing pulling a noodle stand?
Yes, I believe. You will only find that out by asking the defendant right here, right now. Because it's an undeniable truth that he shot the victim.
With his knife.
What do you mean undeniable? If you are to glare at anyone, Herr Justice, glare at the punk in the defendant's chair. His crime was witnessed quite clearly, you see.
Very well. Please admit this witness to the court.
Is it him? Is he the witness?
Sick.
Where'd that sound come from? 9. Not yet. First, there is a little matter to be cleaned up. Can we talk without the accompaniment?
Yeah, I could see the guitar for a second.
What is it, Prosecutor Gavin?
The motive, Herr Judge. Why did the little punk do it? Why did he kill the director of the Maractus Clinic?
We're not there
Not
yet.
so fast. The defendant doesn't have to explain that. Oh? But what if the defendant specifically requests to do so, as he did this morning? I want to give a shout out to all my homies, I believe he said.
What?
I don't know what that means.
What is right?
They always say that on stage. You should hit the crowd with speed and ferocity. Sounds like he's got you good, huh, Polly?
Well, this is highly unusual, but the court will now hear from the defendant concerning his motive in the crime. So, you, son, are the defendant, Walkie? Are you? Are you?
Tell me.
I ain't your son, old man! You step to a Kentucky, you best be prepared to step strong! You step to a public official? You'd best be prepared to step into jail.
Ooh, you gotta hand it to him. Buck sure has guts.
Those guts I'm worried about.
And water.
Well then, the court will now hear testimony on the defendant's motive. From the defendant himself.
Oh,
Where did he get that? He's rude.
I fucking worked that man.
I'll tell you one thing, that doctor was a quacker!
Wait, his shirt looks like Sans Undertale now.
Wait, we gotta pause. Wait, pause the court. Hold up. Your shirt looks like Sans Undertale.
Someone had to show him what's what. I was in his clinic about a half a year ago. He messed up my op something bad. And then he just lets me go without a word. See you later, bye. So I gotta go in, get another doc to patch me up again. That was the day I done figured out. it was no OG's gonna let that pass. That's why I went to his pad that night. Know what I'm saying?
You're saying you're one of the victim's patients?
A lot of stuff goes down when you're keeping it real on the street, true dat. I hate this kid. I tell you one thing, that dog was whack. Smack in the back with a fat chack. Attack. Scat attack.
Very well. The defense may begin the cross-examination.
I can't believe this is the first time I'm hearing about all of this. Yeah, this is the first time.
Yeah.
All right. Doctor, why was he a quacker?
He was dumb.
First of all, the word you're looking for is quack. As in duck. Waxley. And isn't that a little harsh? He's your family doctor. Who asked you, Puntylocks? Just who do you think you are? Your lawyer. Look, I ain't trying to hear that. He was a quacker, plain and simple. Summon them out of a bow.
Somebody been up.
By someone, you mean, was there anyone with a score to settle with this doctor? Besides you, I mean. You better ask somebody else, Holmes. What do I care? I made up my own mind and did what I had to be done. Straight gangster style.
Not like them gay dank.
Straight
Gaysters.
gaysters. The gaysters chased away.
But why were you so mad at this doctor?
He didn't give me a lollipop.
Yo, sit back and listen while I drop it, J-Man. I was in his clinic about half a year ago. I don't know how long that is. So you were a patient at the Maractus clinic half a year ago? For what reason?
My boo-boo hurt.
My boo-boo hurt. I stubbed my toe real bad.
Said, ow, man.
I had what you might call a mark of honor. Okay.
Sounds like you got a boo-boo.
Can you explain precisely what was wrong?
Got a boo-boo.
We had a little run-in with the Rivali's family. I stubbed my toe on their car.
Get it? Rivals? Anyways.
I get it. That's when I pulled a jack move, and I did a backflip.
Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, they say.
Oh, shit!
I got gunned down!
And ran to an ambush. G busted a cat right in my face.
And it busted a nut. That in there!
Busted.
That was cute.
According to my sources, you couldn't stand the stress of waiting and ran in 15 minutes before the appointed time by yourself.
Where'd you get that, Wikipedia?
Hey, I was more than a match for those guys. You got shot, dude. More than a match?
So you were carried to the Maractus clinic from there?
Apparently, he was shot in the heart.
And you're to blame. You give love a bad name.
God damn it! Beat me to it. Shot in the heart? And he's still alive?
I can catch bullets between my teeth. Fun fact.
What if they were blanks?
Well, you can't catch air, Hollow.
Yeah, you can. Watch this.
But I never learned how to catch them with my heart. Shut up! Heart. Kingdom Hearts.
The bullet stopped just short of my thumper. You know what I'm saying? You almost died,
Like the
dude.
rabbit?
I would have been golden if it weren't for that whack doc. I can't even take out a stupid bullet. So as you say, the surgery was a failure. That ain't all of it, Holmes. What do you mean he just let you go without a word? See, I'm thinking the gun was a blank. He thought he was shot in the heart, but he wasn't actually shot at all. So the surgery would have been a failure because there was nothing to take out.
He's just an idiot.
Yeah. I mean, look at him. What do you think it means? It's whack, that's what.
I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds bad.
It sounds as though Herr Doctor wished to hide his mistake. This is why he let the defendant go. He's a liar! Straight up! He's a better G than me. So I gotta go in, get another doc to patch me up again. So this bullet is still... You know it. I can still feel it.
Working a little around in me.
Right there in my chest, pressing up against my heart. Your words are like a bullet shot straight into my heart.
Shut up.
Fuck yeah! But wax poetically. Or something to that effect. Incidentally, that's from one of our hit singles.
Stop promoting your side gig.
Well, that sounds like a straightforward case of malpractice.
Word, G-Man. J-Man, J-Man.
I call you Jermaine.
Words, words, no accident. That's faux shit.
Shizzle.
Shit.
Shizzle.
Shit.
Okay, you're
He's trying
getting
to put,
tickled now.
he's trying to put a spin on it.
Yeah.
It seems that there were issues with this doctor.
Man, putting him down was like doing the world a favor. Waki, please, consult your lawyer before saying anything stupid like that!
Chin up, Apollo. Back straight. Don't be gay.
Why did this mistake only come to light that day?
It was found during the family health checkup. The family health checkup? That was the wackest thing of all. All us G's lining up, taking eye exams and all that. They'd be like, what's this color? And I'd be like, that's purple. And they'd be like, dude, it's blue. And I'd be like, that's stupid, that's purple.
That's definitely purple.
And then the doctor come in and say, Waki, you ready for your checkup? And I'd be like, it already started. Better to die young than fade away.
He's collapsing.
A relief to hear. Eh? What's a relief? Oh, did your father not tell you? That bullet you carry so close to your heart, if not attended to immediately, it could kill you. What? Yes, Herr Dr. Maractus had knowledge concerning this ticking time bomb, you? Knowledge that could have saved your life. No way! That's whacked! There is proof. Your checkup report.
First checkup report.
How ironic that you would kill the one man capable of helping you. Really? There's no other doctors who can remove a bullet.
No.
None.
No.
None at all.
No.
It's just impossible.
Yeah, he's the bullet doctor in this town.
The bullet is the bullet.
Yeah, the bullet therapist.
Patient name, walkie-talkie. He's 19. June 14th. Metallic object found in your heart. Urgent exam needed.
This is literally 2 days.
You're almost as careless as he was.
You fucker.
Well, now that the place is hopping, let's get this gig started.
Started?
We've had enough of a warm-up act, yeah? Time to hear from the witness.
Walkie sure is quiet all of a sudden.
I'm a little uneasy myself. Is this Gavin's strategy?
It's working. Dude graduated, saw a murder, and came right here.
So, you will tell us your name and occupation. My name is Wesley Stickler. Oh, shit.
Oh, my book.
My occupation, I take it you of society lodge under the definition must go confess being unemployed. However, we must acknowledge the meaning of identity, which is commonly attached to this notion of occupation. And once we have accepted this reality, we see that it is losing. It's just all per se, but the side of the vegetables and inherits all the rest of the hope. By which you means to say that he is a student.
Yes.
A junior at Ivy University, if I'm not mistaken.
No. Oh,
Yes, in the Department of Science and Engineering. Filled with curiosity for all things, I spend my days in pursuit of knowledge, honing my... Herr Stickler, please direct said curiosity to the case at hand today.
Very well, Mr. Stickler. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the night of the crime.
You ask, quite simplistically, understand that Homo sapiens possess these designed...
Homo? Homosexuals? Gay men?
Gay man?
In the night? Oh.
That night, I passed through the park on my way home from shopping when I saw them!
The gay men!
The gays!
The non-binary they-thems.
One man pulling a stand, another man facing him. I saw them quite clearly. The man facing the victim was the defendant. In his hand, he held, yes, a pistol. It was pointed at the man pulling the stand. A shot! The bullet hit the man pulling the stand from the front, square in the forehead.
Was there anyone else in the park at the time?
Actually, we have the autopsy.
Check it.
To the right of the temple. That's
Not the center of the forehead.
it's either here or here. It's either here or here.
We're assuming it's his right, so it's gonna be on this side of the head.
Well, the temple is here.
Yeah.
So it's either here or here, depending on which temple. they're
Actually,
talking
this is
about.
also the temple. Because this is
Right,
also your temple.
here.
So it could
Right.
also be from
This is what I'm talking
basically
about.
the side. Yeah.
To the right of the temple. Here,
I guess
here.
I was thinking more like here.
No, that's to the left.
Take it back now, y'all.
If you're facing the so here, you're facing the temple on the right side of someone's face.
Mhm.
The right of the temple is here.
Yes.
If you're facing on this side of the face, the right of the temple is here.
I think it means his right. So it's gonna be this side.
The temple is on the side of your head.
Continue, anyways.
Okay. Anyway, this is clearly wrong. So it's fine. I can say with 100% accuracy that there was not. The pistol our witness refers to is this.
The Glock.
The court accepts this into evidence.
Being attacked.
Being attacked. But by who? There's ghosts in the courtroom.
No, that's a later game.
Very well, Mr. Justice, you may cross-examine the witness.
Well, actually, we've already had ghosts in the courtroom. I think.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ghosts in the courtroom.
Trucy, why are you staring like that at the witness?
That man. I can't help but feel. I've seen him somewhere before.
Later. That may be relevant. On the way home from shopping, you say? Why go through the park? A fascinating inquiry, revealing me culpable of being insufficiently verbose. Let us consider the time saved by passing through the park on the way home from the store. In that time, I am capable of solving 2 GMAT problem sets. On average, it requires me 3 minutes, 24 seconds. Ergo, the time completed to is on average 6 minutes, 48 seconds. However, in the case that the questions are in the verbal category, admittedly not my... That's enough. I get the idea.
Mr. Justice, the court hopes to finish cross-examination sometime this month.
Preferably in 3 days.
Please, I have a recording booked after this trial.
I've got a show to perform, so hurry it up, bitch.
Gee, sorry you're all so busy.
This is everyone's side. Enemy stand.
Let me stand. Were these men talking by any chance? Now that you mention it, they were. Though I cannot claim I heard them clearly. Only fragments, such as, you lied to me, and, I'm gonna give you a taste of your own medicine, pal. It's just as our defendant claims. I believe he wishes to teach the victim what it felt like to take a bullet to the heart.
If that's true, then this is a vital piece of testimony.
Also, he shot him in the head.
Hold on.
It's like he heard them clearly enough to me. Might I be allowed to amend my testimony? What now? To be precise, he did not say pal, but man. Yes, that was the way of it. I heard it on my diploma. I swear it on my diploma. You're a junior?
That I haven't.
I guess juniors make diploma. What's the difference? And this other man, who was he? Who was the defendant? Defendant. How can you be so sure it was the defendant?
Look at his fucking hair.
The crime took place at night. It would have been too
Look
dark.
at his identifiable silhouette.
Perhaps I was remiss in not mentioning this earlier. Huh? You see, in class, I always sit in the very back. Most seat. Wait, isn't that for bad students? Do you know why?
Or for kids who have anxiety like me.
Who cares?
I always sat in the back.
Because I do not wish anyone to copy my perfect notes.
There's also that.
Not like
And this relates to your testimony how?
I've got good eyes.
I mention this to illustrate my predisposition to that which is perfect. It was dark, you say, yet there are lights in the park. If I say the defendant was in the park that night, then he was in the park that night. It is a hard, immutable fact.
I know.
Ah, he sure is confident.
Seems to be telling the truth, too. In his hand, he held, yes, a pistol that was pointed at the man pulling the stand. About this pistol. What do we know about it? What's its origin?
Maybe we can find any fingerprints.
Fingerprint.
We can zoom in now.
I mean, it's not really helpful. The gun is remarkably clean.
Oh! God.
Wait, why can I examine it? Wait!
Put your finger in it. Make it yours.
Oh, don't put that. Yeah.
Ah, don't worry, I can handle myself around guns. Magic guns, at least. Ones that pigeons come out of. Do pigeons come out of this one?
Reassuring.
Let me look down it. No pigeons in there.
Give it to me. No. The lockers in Splatoon 3 be like.
Give me your money. Oh no. No, wait, no, my ankle's falling.
Is he safe now?
Oh god, the hiccups are happening.
Are you sure the pistol you saw is the same as the one just submitted as evidence? Am I sure? Surely you jest. Or so a common witness would be tempted to say. Huh? Yet I am no common witness. I see not only events as they are, but the logical structure governing these events.
So you're a mage?
First, we must consider the fact that it was night in my field of vision due to insufficient levels of illumination. I consider that the pistol let us call it an object A. Each time it becomes difficult to say whether it was knowledge that was indeed object A.
What a weird ass hat he's got. Like, the blue and the black on the back.
I think he means he couldn't see it that clearly.
Badge for a normal witness. Yet the fact that a pistol was fired before my eyes is indisputable. I can still see it when I close my eyes. The defendant raised his weapon. Shot the bullet, hit the man in the mouth.
In the head, huh?
Are you absolutely certain only one shot was fired? Yes, of course. It was one shot. Why do you ask? Ah, a contradiction. Finally. Mr. Stickler, according to the court record, the pistol was fired twice. A clear contradiction.
Sorry, his pointing made it look like he was shooting the gun.
Good eyes, Air Justice. You're cool. Real cool. Huh? You really think so?
It's happening.
Yet there is no reason why this other shot had to have been fired that night.
Meaning?
This pistol came from the Kataki family mansion, yeah? I think it's not unreasonable to assume the pistol had been fired once before that night. During perhaps another altercation? Got a point.
Judging from his smug expression, I'd say Prosecutor Gavin had that answer ready before you even spotted the problem.
Seems pretty confident in his testimony.
We always make the biggest mistakes when we're our most confident. He's got a weak point somewhere, Apollo. Find it.
Find it.
Find it.
Right. Let me give that testimony another listen. I know where it is. Bow, 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 bow.
At least I'm pretty sure it's the silence.
Whew. That's all of it. I think I have a chance. Is that you relaxing, I see, Herr Justice?
Oh yeah, I'm relaxing.
Huh? Oh, objection!
Take that!
Once is quite enough, Mr. Justice.
Apollo, pace yourself. This trial's not over yet.
Right. Look at this.
The autopsy report? Is there a problem with the autopsy
For
report?
once, no.
Right.
Well, yeah.
A problem. Yes, the problem is the location of the entry room.
The location?
You testified that the killer shot the victim square in the forehead, did you not? Oh, I have already determined your angle of inquiry. Allow me to explain. It is quite simple. For the first, understand that when I say square, I do not mean geometrically. What I mean by this is, for example, the deflection of a meter of the wavelength of the light emitted by the krypton particle. As we know, in addition, as well as we know the fact that the krypton particles are rare and invisible to the naked eye, which will basically tell us in the line of reasoning, namely that the...
Mr. Justice, help me.
Save.
Yes.
What's your objection to these, krypton particle thing?
This is the big time, and you're obsessed with something so small. You disappoint me. No, I'm obsessed with something big.
Passing.
I mean, there's a bigger, less nitpicky problem here.
Oh, do tell.
Just look at the autopsy report. The location of the entry wound was to the right temple. Temple? Mr. Stickler, you said quite clearly that the victim was shot square in the forehead. That's a contradiction. Isn't it? Come on, this is the second trial. Can we stop being so wishy-washy? It is, right? Finally? Herr Justice. Oh, Herr Justice.
Oh no, he's pulling his magenta skills.
Yes? Your tactics are outdated. Trying to shake the witness by objecting to trifles. Surely you haven't forgotten the fatal wound your master suffered 7 years ago? Phoenix Wright, was it?
He's not my master. He's just this dude.
Look, I know the wound was in the wrong place according to this testament. Hey, her forehead. Let us imagine you're walking through the park. You see two men facing each other, one with a pistol trained on the other. What would you do, Herr Forehead? Well, I guess I would try to stop them. I'd probably shout, "Stop!" And you, Fraulein?
Oh, I'm throwing hands 100%. Yeah, I'd probably scream too. Like that.
And you, Herr Stickler? What did you shout, I wonder? If the victim turned his head at the last moment.
He'd still make it.
Ah, yes. Thank you for jogging my memory.
Objection? That's illegal.
It sounds like an amendment to the testimony is required.
God damn it!
The best part about this legal system, getting to just add shit later.
As soon as the killer raised his pistol, I took action.
Treated.
Cease this at once, you two! I cried with composure.
Of course you did.
The victim turned to the direction of my voice, and I shot a ring out.
So it would be on.
Oh, if he was.
Well, according to that photo, he was.
According to the photo.
I know, I'm just letting you know.
Photos don't mean jack shit.
I know photos don't mean jack shit.
Tossing the pistol is not an evidence. Tossing the pistol aside, he fled from the scene. What do panties have?
Also, what does the knife that was very blatantly there have to do with
Mhm.
this? Like,
You attempted to stop the crime?
Indeed, with composure.
Well, maybe the criminal wouldn't have fired if he hadn't shouted like that. Ever think about that, huh?
Doesn't really matter now, unfortunately.
Just saying.
Let us consider this new testimony, shall we? Observe the diagram, if you would.
that's a weird way of saying, look at this photograph.
The witness, Mr. Stickler, was it, stood here. He shouted, "Oh, stop, please," or something of this nature,
That's not what I said.
and the victim responded by looking in the witness's direction. If the killer were to have fired at just that moment, as we can see, the bullet would have struck the right temple, as in the report.
Look at this.
That does seem to be the case.
Witness the power of a junior in Ivy University's Department of Science.
That was not you. Javier's the one that gave that reason.
Yeah.
Very well, Mr. Justice, you may cross-examine the witness.
Pick this bitch to death. Wow.
So you saw a raised pistol. Weren't you frightened? I can be said, we students of Ivy University know no fear.
False.
The moment I saw that pistol, my inner sense of justice compelled me to take action.
False.
That was certainly brave of you. You might have gotten shot.
You certainly were lucky. If I were in the killer's shoes, I certainly wouldn't have left a witness behind.
He actually looks like he had no idea he was in danger, so
Regardless, I attempted to halt the bloodshed. We have that as a not. What does this say? Give. Are you sure both men were able to hear your voice? They were, of course. My high, exquisite voice echoed through the hall, the
Park.
park,
That's a different thing.
and the victim responded to that clarion call. White?
Yeah.
Did you hear the gunshot at the same time as the victim turned? Indeed, I would say about the same time, to be precise. And the victim didn't ask you for help? It can be said that he didn't have time to ask. Didn't even have time to take a single step.
Totally sure that the killer fired because Mr. Stickler startled him.
Say that too loud, Trucy, please.
No, I'm gonna keep saying it louder.
Whereupon a cowardly killer, the defendant appeared to have become frightened. Frightened! Can you describe the killer's actions more clearly?
Fruity gum.
He seemed quite surprised, especially considering that it was he who did the deed. As we can see, human psychology is a tangled web indeed.
Ooh.
He simply couldn't believe what he had done. He shot, he panicked. A common tale, but true. Unfortunately, before I could take further action,
Man was dead. Fucking killed.
I flipped the scene. Wait. Okay, no, this was left at the crime scene.
Wait, what was
The gun. You didn't try to apprehend the criminal since you're so brave and all that? It all happened so fast. I'm afraid I didn't have time.
Doesn't something about that strike you as odd, Apollo?
What?
The killer was in a hurry, right? He fired the pistol and tossed it right away. According according to the testimony... Oh. You want to have any word to say?
According to the testimony, yes. I was just gonna let you keep rolling.
No, in that case, I'd expect to find something that we didn't find.
Yeah, the gun wasn't actually at the crime scene.
Yeah. I like that contradiction. I'm just sad to see it go.
Not as sad as I feel, what do we do now?
At least the testimony's getting a little clearer.
Maybe I can find something to use this. Okay, but here's the problem. The description of the pistol says it was found at the crime scene. But it wasn't there when we were there.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember.
Oh! Wouldn't we find fingerprints on the gun?
True, but how do we object?
I don't know. Here it says fingerprints were wiped.
Oh, well, fuck.
Figures, right?
I think that means you're not supposed to worry about it.
She said blood? We didn't find any blood.
Yeah, we didn't.
But it's
Blood.
not, there's nothing stating out an absence of blood. So I can't point out a contradiction.
Yeah. And you're still to blame?
Cease this as 1, 2, 3, I cried with me. Turned in my direction of my voice, and a shot rang out. Right. Tossing the pistol aside, fled from the scene.
It's got something to do with this. Do we present the pistol here?
There's nothing in the pistol's description that makes it a contradiction. Left in the crime scene, rounds were fired.
Some part of me wants to be like, save state. But I want to try and play legitimately.
Checkup performed in June. Has a time on it, doesn't it?
I don't know if I said broken. Well, it looks like it's at about
9:30.
Yeah, about 9:30. Well, yeah.
Man, I don't know.
I feel like
I think we gotta present the pistol on the tossed aside part.
It says it was found at the crime scene.
Oh, wait a minute, we're dumb. It was found at the crime scene, yeah, but like, it would make no sense for the detectives to wipe the fingerprints. Well, what that means is that the fingerprints have been wiped. If he was in a hurry, he wouldn't have had time to wipe them.
Oh.
We're dumb. It's totally that.
Right.
The last one. Yeah, if he just shot and
the
tossed.
prints were wiped.
Yeah, we're dumb. They probably. Why would?
Why did I think the cops wiped the prints?
Because cops are dumb sometimes. This has happened in real life.
God.
This shit happens in real life where cops just
Damn.
like get rid of evidence or wipe shit. Like it's
Wait.
My bad. I thought cops were idiots for a second. So
Another misleading request? Yet you're so beholden to your own mode of discourse, you can't see how it affects you.
Discord.
Come again?
I want to start using that as a reaction on Tumblr.
Wait, a second, you say? A second?
Oh, fuck this man.
Are we intended to wait just that? A single second? 1/16th of a minute? 1/60th of a minute? That's hardly enough time to draw a breath, let alone make a statement in court. Now, had you asked for a longer period of time, say 3 minutes 35... Mr. Justice, please, for the love of God,
Use
don't
that
let him
gun
keep
on
talking.
him.
Yes, Your Honor.
Use that gun on him.
Am I to understand you are objecting to the length of a second?
Yeah, no, here, look at the pistol. It doesn't have a
holding it.
single
Looks like
fingerprint
he's
on
holding
it.
it.
Ah, a common ploy made all the more common, I fear, by the prevalence of television. Criminals these days are loath to leave fingerprints. Wait, but you just said the killer tossed the gun and ran.
That's right, you dummy. He didn't have time to wipe the gun for prints.
Ah, the little girl sticking it to the university student. There's a song in there.
Yeah, there is.
I'm not okay, I'm a little, but I'm not little.
Then let's think like adults, shall we, Fraulein?
Eh?
Eh? What if the killer, the defendant, was wearing gloves? Nah, the knife.
Well, now we got the knife, yeah? Yeah, I got a minute to think of that, Paulo.
Well, Mr. Justice, it's just us now. It took me all day to come up with that one.
Could the killer have been wearing gloves? No way! The record of the murder weapon is very clear about one thing. The fingerprints were wiped, which means some trace of prints remained, which contradicts your testimony. If everything happened as you say it did, he wouldn't have had time to wipe the pistol. That may be, but it does not change what I saw. The killer, the defendant, he threw down the murderous weapon from his hand and fled. And his pistol was found at the scene of the crime. He never saw the pistol. He said it was found, so he's drawing a conclusion. The weapon that was thrown down was the knife. The pistol shot came from elsewhere.
Yep.
Strongly suggesting that this was the weapon he disposed of.
So you lied.
That sounds solid to me. Well, Hair Forehead,
It sounds like a lie.
any of your precious objections?
Yeah, it sounds like a lie.
Well, Paulo, let's see that voice training go to work.
You know, I've only recently realized something. No matter how much you train your voice, it doesn't matter if you have nothing to say.
Wow, that was stunningly deep. But isn't it obvious from what the witnesses said that we're fucked?
Isn't what obvious?
When he restated what he saw just now, he said he saw Walkie drop a murderous weapon. But that's not the same as being 100% sure of what Walkie threw away.
Yeah, I know. Right.
Yeah, just take the knife. He's just confused 'cause there's a pistol. But the knife, poor Mr. Stickler. It must be so hard to be so perfect and yet so fucking wrong.
Well, it can be said that I'm quite offended.
Good, I intended that.
While it is indeed true that I just seized the teacher and posted the appealing poem might be a prefix.
What can we say for certain is that the witness saw the killer throw something. Does the defense have anything to say about this?
Ah, but if there wasn't a pistol, well, it's gotta be the knife, right? Knife.
At least one person on the defense team seems to be thinking.
No, that's both us.
Oh, what this pretty face, Gavin.
Perhaps you can inform the court as to the nature of this something else. What did the killer throw away before fleeing the scene of the crime?
His cell phone.
His underwear.
Is that a sword?
This keeps changing sizes.
I saw one of those on late night movie night
It's
last
probably
night.
one of those like small
Great.
shift katanas.
A sleep-deprived judge. This knife was found at the scene of the crime, with the defendant's prints on it.
His prints?
This single piece of evidence proves two important things.
He did leave prints.
One, that what the defendant threw down wasn't a pistol. Two, that the defendant wasn't wearing gloves.
Indeed.
Oh, Airforehead. You're forgetting two other things you've just proven. One, that the man the witness saw was the defendant, Mr. Walkie
Yeah, but the
Kentucky.
dude died of a bullet, so.
Two, that the defendant was holding a knife with the intent of harming the victim.
Intent and actual death are two different things.
Indeed.
But the dude died of a gun, you dipshit.
This
Therefore,
court is of the opinion that our witness is fond of making assumptions. In that light, I believe it would be behoove us to hear about what really occurred. With less assuming, please.
It is always the same with you people. Mark left the house on foot, and 5 minutes later his brother left after him. How long would it take for Mark's brother to catch up to him? Assuming that Mark never had to stop for a traffic light. Assuming, yes, that's what I said. Assuming. As if that were a probable situation at all. Yet here you are, assuming that my assumptions is no better.
yeah.
What this court assumes is that the witness will testify as to what happened after the shot was fired.
Okay, fine. Oh.
From shot to call. I could not prevent the killer from leaving the scene, nor could I simply leave the scene in good conscience. After I used my cell phone to call the police. Until the police arrived at the scene 10 minutes later, I saw no one else. Why didn't you chase the killer?
I wouldn't.
He was, as you say, a killer. Of course, I couldn't have run him down, yet what would he have done when cornered? Sadly, it takes more than an aptitude for solving quadratic equations to know that. Did the testimony earlier not prove the defendant's presence at the scene? And do we not also know now that there was no one else there? It seems clear that we have a killer. Does it not?
Does it not, Mr. Justice?
I'm going to take this testimony down quick.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Which way did the killer run? By that time, it was clear the killer had noticed me. Naturally, he ran in the opposite direction. Opposite direction from the mansion. Chung.
It means danger. That's not German at all. That sounds like that little little
Don't
fluffy
even think
thing
about
from Black
pointing
Cauldron.
out that he was going away from his home. All he had to do was loop back once he was out of sight. That's where I was going.
Is that where you were going?
Look, I simply leave the scene in good conscience. Okay, what would it take for him to loop back?
Not much. He ran away. really wouldn't be too bad of a loop. Having fun there, buddy?
I feel like this map's gonna be a fucking late. You were certainly composed for someone who had just witnessed a killing. If one is to devote one's life to the pursuit of science, one must never flinch at the sight of a little blood, nor be so moved by a chemical discovery that one drops one's flask upon the lab room floor. Ooh, cool answer. Very cool. Huh. So nothing strange about the reaction. Lucy looks like she has something to say. Ergo, I use myself to call the police. Wait. No one else. The panty thief should have been.
It was stolen last night.
Unless he was the thief.
Oh.
Oh. Wasn't your first thought to call an ambulance? It can be said that I have dabbled in medicine. The injury I witnessed, namely a single shot to the head, tends to result in death. Ergo, there was no need for me to call an ambulance.
I would have done both.
Man, that would mean you were the killer, right? Because you acted sus. Perfect syllogism. So what?
Syllogism. Logism.
Syllogism Gimli.
Gimli.
A proof in 3 parts. Exquisite. Simply exquisite. It actually looks like he's going to cry. So the police arrived at the scene 10 minutes later. I saw no one else. Can you tell us in detail about these 10 minutes? I stood in a state of heightened awareness. Anything could happen at any moment. Anyone could appear from any direction. Is that all? No one came. Nothing happened at all. I saw it all, which is to say I saw nothing.
It was late at night. It's not odd to think there would be few people around in the park.
You just stood there watching? I must have gone there. Lucy, you got something to say. By all means, fucking say it.
Speak.
Had enough at last, hair forehead? Maybe it's time to back off a bit. No. Defense still has some questions that demand answers, Your Honor.
Your opinion, Prosecutor Gavin?
Oh, let him play attorney until he's satisfied, I say. I will amuse myself by composing my next smash hit in my head.
Anyway, here's
Very well. You may continue with your cross-examination.
Oh, God. I think I'm right about the panties thing.
Why would you present it here?
Not here, but the fact that he saw no one else.
Well, does the evidence actually say? Look, because what is actually in the evidence description is very important when you.
Found in a trash can at People Park.
That doesn't mean we don't know really how long it's been there. It could have been put there this morning. You know, we really don't have a time frame for the panties.
But I don't know. Am I supposed to back off? And then is Trucy gonna say what she's gonna say?
I believe so. If I remember correctly.
Okay.
This is one of those you have to just because he is water type.
Oh, well
You have
now I don't. Yeah.
You have to press on the last one to basically quote unquote finish it.
This month, their forehead. They don't have enough to put Wonky away yet. Should I back off for now? Oh yeah, they don't have enough.
Yeah, they won't tell you that again, just to be sure.
No, they didn't tell me that the first time.
I know.
There's nothing fishy about that testimony at all.
It appears there are no objections to the witness' current testimony.
There are any number of ways to explain the lack of prints on the pistol, I assure
Please
you.
get that gun out of my face.
Perhaps the killer really was wearing gloves, which wiped the previous user's prints off. Then, after the deed was done, this fell out of his pocket as he was throwing the gun away. A mistake befitting a small-time punk, in my opinion. No!
Don't make bullshit up.
Seems we've come to the end of the line here.
Oh, that can't be all. How unfortunate. It seems that you weren't cut out to stand on the same stage as me. Were you, Herr Forehead?
I believe this brings the cross-examination to a close. This court will now declare a verdict for the defendant, Walkie Kitaki.
That's fucking
Trucy! Who this?
You know, I don't know what to do for the voice for this one.
What's the meaning of this? Who are you?
Is it a you voice or is it a me voice?
I don't know. I'll pretend it's a me voice right now.
Well,
I'm afraid if I give it a voice, it'll spoiler it.
do you want me to just do it?
I kind of want it to just be there for now.
Okay. There'll be no verdict in this court. Not yet. Wait, are you one of the Kitakis?
The Kitakis? You mean the notorious gangsters? I didn't think they were still around.
Dude.
Wait, they're that one? Oh,
If you don't want to see me give the pretty little girl a new smile, do as I say. Adjourn the court for 20 minutes.
What? This court will not bow to the pressure from the likes of you.
Now, Judge, I see little point in aggravating this gentleman. Recess. 20 minutes, or I promise you you'll regret it. He can teleport. Wait, how did he disappear so fast? Zawa Rudo.
Suppose I have no choice but to adjourn for 20-minute recess.
this is why we don't let small girls in the courtroom.
Bailiff, catch that mysterious man.
Why do we always let these small girls walk into the courtroom and do shenanigans?
Verbal continued. That's going to be continued.
To be continued?
Yes?
Who do me
What?
a favor?
Okay. Okay.
I want my cake.
Okay.
I want my
We're gonna
cake.
wait until I'm also hungry for cake, though. Haha.
June 16th. These guards not doing their job.
Oh, did you hear that this guy held a cross and disappeared?
Yeah, man,
Really?
it was crazy.
Yeah, I saw him come
I
out the
know,
door.
he came out the door. He gave me a high five.
You gave me a banana.
He gave you a banana?
The dude, I want the we should. Trucy! You move quick, Apollo. Good show. Trucy, you're okay. I thought.
Don't cry, Apollo.
Those good for nothing gangsters. There's some things you just don't do. I'm pressing charges.
Wait, just calm down, Apollo. Or else.
What kind of latent ass bullshit contraption is this?
Who's that? Oh, I remember Daddy telling me about that. Yeah, look, surprised. I call him Mr. Lego Head. This is one of my best tricks, the amazing Mr. Lego Hat.
I'm gonna have you do his voice.
You look marvelous, darling.
Hey, he can change voices depending on what I want him to do. Isn't that nice? Big hit on stage at the Wonder Bar.
Yes, I'm a big hit.
Where was he folded up?
Well, do you like it?
Need you to see some things you just don't do. I'm pressing charges.
Also, that's definitely illegal.
Apollo, now is not the time to be threatening me. It's you who's being threatened here.
Huh?
Remember what you said to Bucky's father yesterday? You promised you'd have son.
But that testimony was rock solid. What are you suggesting I do?
Look, once the judge declares a verdict, it's all over. If I can use my talent to stop this happening, I will.
Trucy, no more staged abductions, please.
I'm not talking about magic, Apollo. I know when the witness isn't confident. I can perceive what he's feeling. It might not mean anything, but it's all we've got.
You can see what he's feeling?
I call myself an empath. Think back, Apollo. Think back. The times when there was a contradiction in his testimony. All the times!
All
Did
the
you not
times
see
there are
it?
a contradiction?
I remember.
I remember.
Do you really? What was it?
I'll tell you.
Yeah, of course you're not going to tell me.
Oh, I think I remember. I'm sure.
Yeah, there were 2 times when he made statements he wasn't confident in. And each time, there was a contradiction. Wild shit. Is... Oh, wait.
It is a pistol. What?
Speak for me.
I paused and then gave you a moment to speak and then you didn't.
You
He just said the man tossed aside a pistol. But it turned out he wasn't sure. And sure enough, there was a contradiction.
Well, that's true, but how does that help us?
Didn't you know... You said you... Fuck. Whenever he made a statement he wasn't confident in, he displayed a certain habit that you said you
Yeah.
remember.
Looking through the book.
Did you see it? The very moment he said the word pistol? His fingers got all tense, and he fiddled with the corner of the page in his book.
How am I supposed to see that?
Get good. I can see it. How else do you think Daddy went 7 years without losing a game of poker?
What?
I always sat next to Daddy during the big matches. It was fun. I could see what his opponents were feeling.
Little girl. Using a little girl to cheat.
You mean that's how Mr. Right won all those games?
It's not cheating officially. I wasn't looking at their hands or anything. I wasn't there all the time either. Daddy's quite good at poker on his own after all, but not good enough to go undefeated that long.
Great, so he cheated. But what does that do for us? I don't believe this.
You just have to listen to his testimony one more time. No, fuck that. You have to watch his hands. Perceive his hands.
Watch a testimony,
Yeah.
perceive the truth.
Hands.
The only thing I'm perceiving is that I'm going to lose.
Not
I'm going to
Not
die.
true. You're to win. Daddy said so. You're like in a game. He said you have the power, Apollo.
Mr. Right said
Usually
that?
people who have the gift of Apollo are able to like see the future, so
Watch the testimony, perceive the truth. Serious?
time's up. I'm sorry I can't think of any other way out of this one, Apollo. Also sorry that we talked for 20 minutes.
What was that she said before the trial started? Not here today.
Yeah, I said his old food injury was acting up. Yeah, he smiled when he said we'd be fine as long as you're there, Trucy.
Is this what you meant by us being
I got
fine?
20/20 eyesight, bitches.
Methods aside, she did avoid one guilty verdict already today. So the courtroom made up. Get ready for justice.
Just
Let's do it!
Apollo. That was a silly reference, you know.
I'm starting to think I can do this.
Yeah, I knew you could. Oh, one more thing.
You owe me bagels.
$20.
Hey,
Try to cover up for Mr. Hat as best you can.
I just flew in from the coast, and the boy on my arm's tired. Oh, look at me.
So, do you think that she's
Right.
ventriloquizing, or is this? I like to imagine it's a built-in audio.
yeah, pre-recorded messages.
Yeah, that's why they seem so out of place.
Port is now back in session.
Right, we're fine.
Oh, thanks.
I'd like to say to the young lady standing next to you, Mr. Justice,
Sorry, Snacks. Yeah?
don't you have anything to report? Anything concerning the mysterious phantom in the silk top hat?
Ah, right, him. Don't worry about him, I settled that.
You settled that?
Yes, it was an out-of-court settlement, right? And perhaps Fraulein would have us believe it was nothing more than a passing dream.
Ah, shit, he's on to me.
A fantastic illusion. Now you see it, now you don't, am I right?
Oh, shit, he's really on to me. Yeah, fuck.
I wish you would stop being so...
Oh, you too, huh?
Let's dispense with these niceties and get straight to the matter.
It doesn't seem straight to me.
What are your plans for our gifted witness? Right. The defense would like to request another cross-examination. But because I forgot to ask something.
There was no issue with the witness's previous testimony. I will grant your request, however, but this court will not permit stalling for time.
You've
So-
done it before.
No pressing. Understood, Your Honor.
And don't forget Apollo. When he isn't sure about something, he has a habit of fiddling with the book.
He's fiddling with the book! He's fiddling with...
Oh, is he though?
A cell phone. He didn't call them.
What?
OBS is still streaming. There we
Okay.
go. That was
that
weird.
was weird. I don't know what the fuck happened.
It does say it's still streaming, so we should be fine.
No, yeah, we're still on.
Weird. Huh.
That was weird. Sure, I'm qualified to watch testimonies after all.
Ah, focus, Apollo. Find his weak spot and press your
Folks,
thumb into it.
If only it were that easy. My ears hear what he says. My eyes see his expression. Do something more. You have to feel what he's feeling.
Can
His
I
senses do.
can I use my stand? Oh,
What's this? My bracelet? Wait, no. What's going on? This feels different somehow.
I think Daddy was right. You can see it, can't you, Apollo? You're almost there. Find the weak spot and shove your fucking thumb into it.
That sounds crazy, but bracelet's trying to tell me something. What? What? What?
Cozy Blake.
This feels a bit asinine. What is happening? It's here. Wait.
The button hasn't shown up yet. I don't know what to do.
Uh,
The button that I want to be there to press is not there. Press him here.
so you called immediately after witnessing the murder. The police undoubtedly have a record of the call. Why not check with them?
Wait, Apollo. This has to be it.
Wait, you mean his habit?
Yeah. Da ba da ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba.
The only time he even had the book open was here.
So this better be it.
Means this is the place to look for his habit. I know how I know, but I know.
Know what?
My bracelet is different somehow. I feel it reaching to something about the witness.
Is this an excuse to have a button on screen?
I'm sure I can get this focus stuff you were talking about, Trucy, but I have a feeling that trusting my bracelet is the way to go. Hey, just need to touch my bracelet.
Hey, Daddy did dumber things in his time.
What the fuck? What?
To be.
I don't like the weird supernatural route they're going with it.
Oh, but Maya summoning ghosts to possess herself.
Yes, because that's established straight from the start. See the witness's face, his expression so clearly. It's filling my mind.
That's called having autism.
I can see nothing else. Hear nothing else.
Actually, that's called hyperfixation.
Hello.
Trucy! What's happening to me?
You look real high right now, man. This is what I meant by focusing.
Focusing.
See, in this state, you can see everything, Apollo. You have true ADHD.
It's great, but this is kind of freaking me out.
ADHD does that. Just look for Mr. Stickler's Twitch, his channel, his habit. You remember it, right?
Sure. He says something he's not sure of. He feels with the page of his book.
Yeah, so fucking, look at his fucking finger. Right now you're looking at his face. Your eyes are sort of popping out. Because you're, really high right now. First, move your focus of attention down to Mr. Stickler's hand. You know what to look for now, but you have to be looking at the right place.
I'm trying to only see his face.
God, he has true ADD.
Changing my view.
Oh. This definitely works better with the stylus.
Perfect! Now fucking watch him. Give that
Ready for
bitch a
what?
stare down.
Receive
The truth behind the Twitch.
Receive?
Try listening to the witness talk. And watch for his habit.
When he fiddles with the page.
That's right. That's your signal to look closer. To perceive. Find his weak spot, and I guarantee we'll be able to give him the royal flush.
Spoken like a true poker head's daughter.
Or someone who grew up in Vegas and is also a musician. Thank you very much.
Seriously, she's a magician and her dad plays poker. Why do they not live in Vegas?
Words and his fingers. His fingers.
Hey, don't worry if you miss it. You can always try again.
Right. Oh. I used my cell phone.
Fucking bitch.
Okay. I don't know why that needed to take so long.
Because they didn't actually explain it to you in the first one.
I saw it! Just now! I could see it!
I like to imagine he actually just got really close to the stand and just stared at his hands.
Rat commented saying that we're the only person playing Apollo Justice right now. I bet we are. I doubt very many people are playing
This game came out 15 years ago, and it's kind of a play once kind of game.
Mr.
so-
Justice, do you have something to say?
All this banging on desks. It's quite bad for my circulation, you know. Mr. Stickler, allow me to ask you a simple question. Why did you fiddle with the page of your book just now? The very moment you mentioned your cell phone. Oh, what are you talking about? I'm curious now about this cell phone of yours. Mind if I ask a few questions? Ask for his number.
Let me get your number, baby.
Ask to see his phone. Mr. Stickler, please show me your cell phone. Why? Whatever for? Show me, you'll find out. Well, I can't. I don't have it, you see.
You don't have it?
loving the rainbow worms there,
Mr.
Rat.
Mr. Stickler, is this your cell phone? Where did you get that?
That's the phone from yesterday. Oh, the clock.
Yeah, look at cell phone.
Oh, yeah, it
A
is cell phone. Yeah, someone dropped it beneath the tower. Blah, 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 blah.
I wonder if it belongs to the doctor.
Apparently not.
How strange, Mr. Stickler. Can you explain why your cell phone is sitting here in my hand at this very moment?
Wait a minute. What is the meaning of this?
This cell phone was found yesterday in the Maractus Clinic garage.
And it's not nearly as cool as Mr. Wright's Nokia.
The Maractus? Why, that's where the victim lived.
That's impossible! Mr. Stickler, you lied to the court, didn't you? If your cell phone is here, how could you have called the police?
Dangerously close to a goofy scream there.
It is true. I didn't have my cell phone that night. That is why it can be said that I called the police from a public payphone like a peasant.
A payphone? You didn't call on your cell phone after all?
I love that he was embarrassed about that.
Well, it's because it meant he left.
Yeah.
Just where was this payphone located, Mr. Stickler? Well, to indicate it with a startlingly high degree of accuracy, it was right here. That's a problem.
Yeah, it is a bit of a problem.
That's a problem, because that means he wasn't standing down here, he was standing up here.
Yeah.
Which means if he shouted and the victim turned, it would have been in his left temple that he got shot. And it also would have meant that Mr. Maractus would have ran straight to his home.
Or Kitaki. Kitaki would have run
Kitaki.
home. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
No more runaround theory.
Well, ain't this fucked?
That's quite a ways away from the park. But why did you lie?
There could only be one reason. He didn't want the court to know he had lost his cell phone, because it was found in the victim's garage. What are you saying?
Look at it.
Mr. Stickler, you broke into the Maractus Clinic garage on the night of the murder. This cell phone tells all. There's also a penny. But that's ridiculous. That makes it sound like I snuck into this fellow's garage to commit some crime. As though I were trying to kill him.
Well, Dr. Maractus was killed that night.
Well, yes, but no. This line of reasoning has to be against the rules. Okay,
There are no
There is a
rules
pro-
in this.
okay, but there is a problem with this reasoning. Maractus was found dead at the park.
Yeah.
So he was killed at the park.
Mm-hmm.
Unless his body was dragged there, but I doubt that.
Yeah.
Yes, it's true. I lost my cell phone, but you can't prove that I lost it that night.
Well, Mr. Justice, if that cell phone was dropped the night of the murder, it does raise considerable suspicions as to a connection with the crime.
Now's your chance, Apollo. Connect Mr. Stickler to the crime.
Oh, he's already connected enough. I just have to prove it.
Yeah.
Well, do I have enough evidence that can do the job? Can I prove the cell phone was dropped the night of the murder?
Well, we'll click on the cell phone. What does it say? Does it have any time logs found in the garage? Property of Wesley Sticker. That's funny.
I mean, the clock.
But the clock doesn't indicate the night of. That could be any day. It could also be accurate to the time right now. Go back.
What about these?
Prop and performance magic find at the exhaust.
Because the car had to have been there.
Yeah,
Because the car was out running over Phoenix.
So I was gonna say I don't remember how to connect these, but yeah, the car was out.
I don't know how this exactly connects, but the car couldn't have been there.
Yeah, the car. Yeah, because the phone would have been crushed if the car. Oh, yeah, if the car was
Right.
the car had to have been parked, because if the car had pulled in, it would have crushed it, and if it had left, it also would have crushed it. Which means that the
Right.
phone was dropped. I don't
Phone
know how
had to
to.
have been dropped in a very specific. No, it says was under the car.
Yeah, but how do we give the
Yeah,
car
the
mirror? Or
yeah.
Okay.
No, the description of the phone
Says
specifically
under the
says
car.
found in the Maractus Clinic garage beneath a car.
God. Is that what we do?
I'm pretty sure that's it. Of course I have evidence.
Oh no, we're wrong.
Why?
They never. So whenever they start with, "Of course I have
like your
evidence," we
smart
end up
ass,
being
Fred.
wrong.
Hit it.
Court will see this evidence, Mr. Justice. Hit it as they say.
The evidence that proves the cell phone was dropped on the night of the murder is the phone itself.
Are you sure? But
It says found beneath the car. The car was out running over Phoenix.
I think we have to prove that with the mirror, though. Torn off the car that hit.
Okay, but there's no time present here.
Yeah, but there's no time present, really. We're making us up.
Well, okay, so I'm just screwed.
No, I think we do the mirror. So
Right.
here, okay, here's my. It's either the mirror or the phone. The reason I say mirror is because if we, at least in my brain, if we just show the phone, they're gonna be like, okay,
But
yes,
the
we dropped it.
description of it says that the car could have just been in the garage. Well, so here's where I think this is going. I show the phone. I say it was under the car. If the car moved, it would have ran it over and crushed it. They said, well, maybe the car just didn't move that day. I say, well, yes, it did because I have the mirror saying that when it ran over Phoenix. You see the steps?
So in other words, we're both thinking the same thing, but we don't know the order.
Right.
Okay, I'll. This is your gameplay. I will let you go since I don't remember the order it's supposed to go in.
Well,
Oh, we
No,
messed up.
Nope, that's it.
Yeah, I was. Oh,
We
I-
literally, that's what I said!
I was right. I was right. It's the car window, the mirror. Yep.
that's a
Yes!
side view mirror.
Fuck yes, my logic.
As it so happens, Dr. Maracus's car,
I've got such a big
Maractus's
brain.
car, is in an accident that took place the night of the murder. An accident? An accident. An accident? An accident. Accident.
Act.
Accident.
Let me in!
It happened a little after 9 p.m., just outside People Park, or murder scene. Dr. Maracus's car hit a pedestrian. What are you trying to say? From the absence of a mirror, it's clear that the car was parked after the accident, which means it was parked there after 9 p.m. on the night of the murder. If your cell phone had been dropped before the car was parked in that garage, then it would have been crushed. After all, it was lying on the ground right under the wheel. Ergo, Mr. Stickler, the only time you could have dropped this in that garage was after 9 p.m., the night of the murder in the park. Mr. Stickler, you know what this means. You did break into the victim's garage that night.
This is most unexpected, Mr. Justice. Are you naming the witness as the suspect in the murder of Pal Maractus?
No. No.
Oh,
Just
definitely
that.
not.
It's just that he left the scene.
No, stop. This is too much. This can't be happening.
Prosecutor said something! I suppose it is worth saying this. No connection has been found between Wesley Stickler and Pal Maractus. That is, other than this.
I believe our next testimony will be most revelatory. Is the witness prepared?
Yes, Your Honor. I know that face. That's the face of guilt.
Dot, dot, dot.
Thanks, Trucy, for that wonderful
Dot,
insight.
dot, 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 dot.
Fantastic. Yes, I went to the supermarket. I must have dropped my cell phone on my way back.
In the
And when I
garage.
was, I was walking through the park, I happened to witness the crime. I saw the killer, the victim, the stand, all as clear as day.
was him. I saw the defendant at the scene. This dude's falling apart.
Dude's collapsing.
Yes, but your cell phone was lying in a garage.
Ah,
Yes. Well, as you can see, my model of cell phone has a defect.
it can walk away from me.
It is given to rolling. It's quite a pain when I drop it alongside the
This
road.
rectangular thing.
Looks like a normal cell phone to me. In any case, Mr. Justice, the cross-examination, please. That's funny. The bracelet didn't react at all during that testimony.
His nervous habit must not be acting up. I didn't see anything either, actually.
Cool. So we gave you this new mechanic, and you don't get to use it
You're a bitch.
because you're a bitch. Congratulations.
Looks like you're on your own this time around. Bye.
Right. No problem. I hope. Here comes Justice.
Yay! I like that he like gives himself a little warning.
Yeah.
I went to the market.
Went shopping, which means you were holding a grocery bag when you witnessed the murder take place?
Well, of course.
Incidentally, the prosecution has received no report of this domestic beating.
Mr. Stickler, can you explain yourself?
No, I mean, yes, I did go shopping, really. I walked around the supermarket trying out the free samples. It's a deeply spiritual time for me.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
No, he didn't go to the grocery store. He went panty thieving.
Sure the store clerks would disagree?
Do you think sampling free food counts as a religion?
Feels like it to me, buddy.
In any case, that night, I died. That night, I sampled to my heart's content and was on my way back home. I must have dropped my cell phone on my way back.
Yeah, it's someone's garage. Cares to roll.
That's when you passed in front of Maractus Clinic.
Yep.
Why, yes, that's correct.
That was a pretty suspicious pause there.
Mr. Stickler, do you think you could be a bit more specific? Please show us exactly the route you took on the night of the murder.
Of course.
Why not?
The supermarket is here, along the main road. My way home from there.
Takes me past the Maractus Clinic. This is probably when I dropped my cell phone. Yet, what was I? I walked on unaware of my loss. Right there, on the wrong side.
Yep.
And walked right into that fateful park. And when I was walking through the park, I happened to witness the crime.
The crim.
The creme de la creme.
I don't really have any evidence yet.
I don't think so.
No. I mean, I've already got what I need to point out. But it's
Yeah.
how. Which entrance did you enter the park from?
Well, to be exact, one might say I went in from the entrance closest to the Maractus Clinic.
The same entrance our victim used. Did you notice anything when you entered? Wheel marks from a noodle stand, for instance?
I have no recollection of such a thing, no. Yet, though I might have missed the tracks, I could not miss what happened next. I'm a keen observer of the obvious, you might say. I saw the killer and the victim at the stand, all as clear as day and night come together.
I know it. Should I press him about the killer, the victim, or the noodle stand?
I'll let you. Noodle.
I want to press him with the noodle stand. Kind of what I want to do, but I feel like that's a bit stupid.
What is the secret ingredient, Mr. Stickler?
Trying to think what would reveal the most. You could see the victim quite clearly, too.
Oh, as clear can be, I assure you.
See, so how do you look?
How do you mean, how? Be specific. I mean in general. The defense will refrain from straining to come up with questions. Find the question that lies in your heart and ask that.
Yes, Your Honor. Great, a judge who moonlights. Self-help guru. Alright, well that was wrong. So,
Let's see.
noodle stand.
Let's just do the noodle stand.
You happen to remember the noodle stand?
Quite well, yes. For a student of sciences, keen observation and healthy curiosity are vital. I remember everything. I could even read the sign.
Oh.
He couldn't.
Oh. No. Remember, Eldoon spelled backwards is noodles?
Noodle.
So...
I believe it said noodle.
Aha!
Yes, that was it. Aha!
We got you there,
We've
buddy.
got you now!
For remembering something quite well, it sure took you a while to tell us. And thank you for telling us that Noodle Stand sells noodles. Very enlightening. Well, Mr. Justice,
What about that sign could be important?
Oh, it's very important,
Very
my
important.
man.
So the sign on the noodle stand said noodle. It appears the defense has just obtained a vital piece of testimony.
is this Noodle Stand's broth really that delicious?
Apparently.
I'll have to go sample the wares one of these days.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
That's in character for our judge.
I think that's worth adding to the testimony as well. Whatever sort of noodles that stand sells can't match up to the IVU's cafeteria.
Doubtful.
Doubtful. Actually, our cafeteria was pretty good.
Our cafeteria was pretty good, but you think that they could have matched up to authentic Japanese noodles?
I mean, their tofu was good.
Their tofu was quite good.
And they did have a ramen bar that one time. I just didn't try it.
You're right.
Plus, remember the omelets they made at one time?
I didn't re-
They
yeah,
had
that's
the
true.
salad bar set up
I didn't
with
really
omelet?
get any of the omelets because I'm not a big.
Oh,
That's all right. No, anyways, noodles.
I wouldn't mind
Noodles.
a taste of that nice.
All right, now present the noodles.
Present the noodles. Yeah.
I think we can even see if we check it. Like, I bet I
Oh no!
think
If we
it's
check
like
it,
straight
it
up
literally
flip,
says Eldoon,
but backwards it would be noodles.
but back.
Yep.
Oh, it's on the wrong
On the
side.
right side, baby.
On the wrong side, baby. Boom.
What's funny is that joke probably makes more sense in Japanese, where flipping it to the other side still lets it be read the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not so much in English.
Yeah. But it still makes
And
sense.
you're absolutely sure the sign read noodle. Like, just last week, my professor offered me this praise. At least you have good eyesight, Stickler. I'll give you that.
Wow.
Wait, was that praise or
wow.
consolation?
Dang. Cruel.
It read, without a doubt, noodle.
He's not wrong.
I see. What? Well, why are you looking at me like that? Is that pity I see in your eyes?
Oh, just a little.
Let's take a look at our map, shall we?
It's the map. It's the map.
So you're claiming that when you saw the sign, you were standing here, was it? Although it would have been a bit hard to read the sign from this spot. You think so? Mr. Stickler, I'd like you to please take another look at the stand, and to carefully read what the sign says. See, the sign actually states the name of the stand's owner, Eldoons. Inconceivable. I'm certain it was definitely noodle for sure. Positive.
Afraid your professor was wrong about that eyesight.
Or was he?
I wouldn't be so quick to jump to that conclusion. The sign he saw changes everything. The witness says the sign said noodle, and he saw it right. What would you say if I told you that there is one spot from which the sign would be read the way Mr. Stickler claims? What?
Mr. Justice, Show us this spot.
The witness actually viewed the stand from this location,
Right about there.
up here. The witness was standing here on the opposite side.
Flip that PNG, that model.
How could you know that?
When viewed from the south, the stand reads El Dunes, as we know. However, observe the other side of the stand.
Oh, this side says noodle.
Exactly. The name of the stand is split between the front and back signs.
I just realized on the actual model, the tap is split into 5 parts, even though noodle is a 6-letter word, because ramen is supposed to be 5 with the dash. So they straight up had to make a new texture,
Yeah.
and it doesn't even fully fit on the model. That's
That's
hilarious.
Mr. Stickler, you lied to the court. You witnessed the crime from the northern side of the park, not the south.
Oh, I forgot I'm a dipshit. Directions.
So what?
Oh, shut up, you bitch. It is everything.
So what? What does it matter if he saw the killing from the north of the south side?
Oh, Clavier.
It makes no difference at all.
You sweet bisexual dummy.
He's right. You can travel far enough to the south and you will end up going north. Viewed on the global scale, directions are utterly without meaning.
Me playing Animal Crossing as a kid?
Actually, maybe he's right. What does it change? Well, come on. Why do we gotta have Trucy count? Apollo, do you not have brain? Apollo, do brain have you?
That's what I just said to him, by the way.
Trucy,
Remember his testimony from before, Dubrain.
do brain have you?
Though, to be honest, I'm a little scared of where this is leading.
The graphics, they're kicking in.
Oh my god!
We're facing each other here.
And at the moment the killer raises his weapon with his little
Polygon arm.
Little castaways.
Mr. Stickler shouts. At which point the victim turns his head to look, and the killer fires his pistol.
Wow, they really like them 3D.
They were so happy to finally have 3D models, man.
That's why the bullet hit him in the right temple. No contradictions, right?
Right, but if Mr. Stickler was standing on the north side of the park, that reverses the whole scenario. Also, we can tell he was there because he's a panty thief and there were panties in the trash can.
Yeah, completely. If Mr. Stickler shouts where he is now, and the
Stop!
victim looks
You
in
have
his
violated the law.
direction,
You will pay the court a fine and serve your
That's
sentence.
about right, since he stole something.
Bang.
Bang! Blasted!
Blasted right in the face.
the bullet would have to hit his left temple.
Oh! 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 Oh!
Judge,
Oh.
please stop it. I'll get you a burger later. In other words, someone
I'm-
standing at point.
I'm a
A.
little annoyed. Why did Trucy have to give this whole spiel? Why couldn't Apollo?
That's a very good point.
That's kind of happened a lot so far with this game, is Apollo is just very much sidelined. He's not leading anything.
I do feel bad. I do feel like Apollo isn't given enough spotlight compared to Phoenix.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's the attorney here. Why isn't he pointing this shit out?
And I mean, like, yeah, Maya did some things similar, but not nearly enough.
Maya always was like, here's a hint, and then Phoenix would
go
take it
on
the
to
rest of the
speak-
way.
Yeah, yeah.
like Phoenix would be doing this whole spiel right now.
We're gonna pretend that this is Apollo.
That's right.
So now that we know that Mr. Stickler was standing on the northern side, the wound location takes on an entirely different meaning. Indeed, you're absolutely correct. Error forehead.
No. He says Fraulein because he's pretending Trucy's saying it to be a jerk to Apollo.
What meaning?
The entry wound was on the right side of the victim's head, correct? Well, the right side of the victim's head is north. North,
Oh,
Oh.
that's where the witness, Weasley Stickler, was standing. Correct. So if he was standing to the north, then the only person here could have shot the victim in the right temple was Mr. Stickler himself. Oh!
Apollo just like,
Yeah, no, why was Apollo not a part of this at all?
that's a very big, yeah, why wasn't Apollo the one who did do the spiel?
Order! Order!
Wow. Apple didn't fall far from the tree. No. No. I'm not even a part of this. Clarify one point for me, would you? Go ahead. What now? Are you truly accusing this college student of murder?
No. I said no.
No, but I do know where the real murderer was. Well, I want to check something.
Okay. Where do you think the real murderer was?
I think he was in the stand.
Murderer was
Think about
in
it.
the stand.
Think about it. If we still continue with this idea that
He was turned towards Stickler.
he was turned towards Stickler when he shouted, his temple would be facing the stand, which
Yes.
means the shooter would have to be in the stand itself.
Which means they wouldn't have seen another person.
Which means they wouldn't have seen another person the whole time. They
No.
would have hidden in the stand until Stickler ran to the payphone.
At which point they would easily have an out. 'Cause
Easily,
Wonky had run off,
Wonky ran off.
so did Stickler.
So did Stickler. It also makes sense because the body was slumped over the front of the carriage, which means he was shot towards the front.
Yep. The force of evidence. Or the force of impact.
Yes. Perfect. Perfect.
Now we gotta keep that in mind until they finally let us use it.
Until they actually let us use it. Well, I can't say he exactly looks innocent, but something still doesn't feel right. I just can't picture him as the real killer. No, please. Looks aside, I'm really a nice guy. Well, he even knows the fact he looks sus. All my friends say so.
You have friends?
Let's hear what the defense has to say. What are you going to do now, Justice?
Why is he in my
It's
head?
Should I really accuse Mr. Stickler? I don't. Accuse of another crime. Yes. I don't think Wesley Stickler is a killer here, but he's not innocent either. His usual silence tells me that much. Mr. Stickler, you seem unusually quiet. Tell us why, now. The word confession isn't in my dictionary.
That's a basic one. You learned that in 3rd grade.
There, forehead. I'm afraid it falls to you to elucidate. Stick silence.
Mr. Justice, you did say you were accusing the witness, Justice, for a crime other than murder. Your reason, the court's all ears.
I know he's guilty. What crime other than murder is there? Do I have evidence that shows his involvement in some other crime?
Your evidence, the court's all eyes, Mr. Justice. Show us the evidence that points to the witness' involvement in the crime.
I would actually say
Well, these are the ones found in the exhaust by the car where he dropped his cell phone.
Yeah.
That connects him. Now, the other panties were in the trash can, which places him definitely on the north side.
Yes.
But we have to connect him to the panties first.
yes.
That's why I'm doing this.
Well, read the description of the white one.
Found a trash can at People's Park. Distinctive boom. Same.
I feel like that's it.
Well, I feel like at this point, either or.
That's probably true. You could save state it if you're worried.
I'm going to, because I think I'm right, because I have to connect him to the panties before I can connect the panties to his location.
Yeah, make sure you save, not load.
So, that's why I want to do the other one.
All right, go ahead. Because I don't remember. It's been a few years since I played. I do think it's one of the panties. Oh.
The evidence is this.
What is that? Women's underwear?
Hey, those are mine.
Uh-huh.
I've never seen those in my life. Hop, hop,
Nothing
hop,
to
hop.
say. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Don't look at me like that! That's good. That's good. Oh, fuck.
Order! Order! Mr. Stickler, well, I can say that this comes as a shock.
It's not what it seems! My Pythagoras... On the night of the murder, just past 9 p.m., a young girl catches a panty snatcher red-handed. Bravely, she gives chase, but the snatcher flees and hides himself in no other place than Maractus Clinic Garage.
Uh-huh.
Incidentally... Yeah, I was right. I gotta connect him to the panties first.
Yeah.
These panties were found in the exhaust pipe of the car there. Presumably, he was trying to hide the evidence of his crime. Ergo, while you may not be a murderer, you are guilty of panty snatching in the first degree.
And according to SpongeBob, that is a crime.
Please hear me out. I'm not science research something I don't know.
Order! Mr. Stickler, you should be ashamed.
It's not what.
Bro, you good? he dead.
So, are we to understand that you were silent not because you were guilty of murder, but because you lacked the courage to admit that you theft of this girl's undergarments?
My school's name was originally written IV. I stands for intelligent. V stands for valiant. C.
Your point?
I'm a major in the science department. And what does science teach, if not curiosity? Yes, we of the IVU science department of valiant courage. No challenge is too daunting, and what greater challenge to the science than a mastering? Come on, you're talking about a girl's panties here. Oh, you don't understand. The mystery is unknown. The unknown is unacceptable. Are you telling me that this guy was just like, I've never had a woman's experience, I want to
I've
find
never
out why?
felt the touch of a woman.
So he stole some panties to figure it out. And my friends, when it comes to mysteries, those panties are the promised land. What the fuck? Well, the way this took a turn. From the moment I first laid eyes on them, I was compelled to investigate for science. A full-sized car tire was only the first mystery those panties revealed.
Remember? Because it fits stuff in it.
It fit a bunch of stuff in it. A tire?
Dude, could
Yes, I saw her do it. She pulled a tire out of those panties.
he can't comprehend magic
That's
tricks.
not all. First there was the tire, then a stew pot, and a frozen chicken. One mystery after another. It was magic.
Oh, I remember now. He's one of the regulars in the audience at the Wonder Bar.
Huh?
He's talking about my magic panties trick. You know, that one you hate.
I just don't understand. A broom from a pair of panties? It mocks the very laws of physics.
That's great out of context.
A broom and a frozen chicken, Trucy?
Whatever.
Whatever happened to doves and bunny rabbits?
I can't afford
Mr.
that.
Stickler, you stole this girl's panties to understand a magic trick?
You say panties, but they are so much more than that. For me, they are an object for serious study. I wonder.
Just trying to get past that.
There has been a recent rash of panty snaggings in the area. But were they all you? I am sorry, but I did it for science!
There was only one pair of magic
Each
ones,
time
dude.
I spied a pair of panties, maybe the world would have less of a mystery, and that night when she chased me through the streets, I wept tears of joy. Perhaps this is the night that I will seize the truth that lies within those panties. Yet woe was I, for against the laziness who slipped through my fingers.
Still,
He just
He just
covers up
sucks
his
a-
mouth. He goes,
that leaves one thing unexplained.
We get it. You learn something about
Ah.
yourself, and we all
you
hate
refer
it.
to our witness's other lie, yes? The witness claimed he saw the crime from the south, but was in fact in the north.
Indeed. Anyone care to explain why he lied about that?
The other panties.
Be my guest, Air Forehead. Me? Did I not hear you correctly? Did you not say you do not accuse the witness of murder? Why then did the witness lie about his location at the time of the shooting? Or have you no idea?
Yeah, you know. Right, Apollo? There's something about the way the diagram is arranged right now. When you think about it, right near where Mr. Sticker was standing.
I know!
Sorry, God, sorry.
Well, Mr. Justice, what say? You have evidence to show why the witness lied about the location?
Yep. Oh. The evidence that shows why he lied is this.
Yeah, I have more.
What? More panties?
How many panties are you carrying in your pockets, Air Forehead?
I've got a car mirror in mine.
These are the last, honest. These were found in a trash can at the park. Looking at the diagram, we can see that the trash can was right next to where the witness stood.
Mr. Stickler, you didn't...
Alas, I'm a failure as a scientist. I can't unravel the mysteries of the universe. I can't even unravel a pair of panties.
So, these panties are your handiwork as well?
That night, I had been chased, hounded into the Maractus clinic garage. Weeping in frustration, I was forced to abandon my prize. Don't you see how I felt? Believe me, I'd rather not. I hid in the garage for a short while, then abandoned the panties and made for home. To avoid the office where the girl works, I went towards the south entrance. He did enter through that way. When I saw them hanging there on the clothesline by a giant mansion. A giant pair of panties. Apparently didn't know these bloomers belonged to a mob. I had them safe in my pocket, ready to take home, when I stumbled upon a murder. Oh, wait, this fucks up everything. Wait. What? No. This fucks up so much. Just think about it. He stole the panties from here.
Huh?
And he went into the park through here.
Huh?
That means he did come in through the south. So how did he end up on the north side of the murder?
Well, he was walking through to go home.
But how did he end up on the north side of the murder?
He walked past just as it was starting.
No, I think there's more to it than that.
I don't remember.
The murder of Dr. Maractus. I reported what I had seen, but as I waited for the police to arrive, I got scared. What if they searched me? That's when you disposed of the bloomers. Yes, it was a severe blow to the progress of science, but one that had to be done.
A fascinating, if not disturbing tale.
I love how the people in the crowd just shake their heads disappointingly all the time.
I believe this brings today's proceedings to a close. And I'm more than pleased to dismiss this witness for the remainder of the trial.
One last thing, if I might.
Yes, Prosecutor Gavin?
Regardless of where we ended today, some vital points were made. Namely, that the defendant, Waki Kataki, was at the scene of the crime. And he was pointing a weapon at the victim. One more thing. Waki Kataki has a clear motive.
Indeed. The defendant, Waki Kataki, is still the prime suspect in this case.
Fair.
Fair, but we have
a lot.
no clear evidence that he was the one who did it.
Yep.
The only suspect, in fact, assuming there was no one else on the scene of the crime. Yet a mystery remains. The location of the wound in the victim's right temple has yet to be explained. The court requests further investigation from both the defense and prosecution.
Yeah, baby.
Don't ever say that again.
No problem. Very well. This brings the trial for the day to a close. Court is adjourned.
Do we end here? Do we keep going?
What do you want to do?
What time is it?
6:30.
I could do either.
That doesn't help.
Let's keep going.
You want to keep going?
I think in the next 2 hours or so, we could probably finish this court case. Yeah. I do believe we are at the solid halfway point, if I remember correctly.
You remember correctly.
There's like another investigation sequence, and then there's the rest of the trial. So, yeah. What you doing?
Nothing.
Okay. I'm gonna hit save.
Then do. Jeez.
Saving. Do not turn the system off. June 16th, 2:23 p.m. WRIGHT space ANYTHING space AGENCY.
Really? Really?
Yeah, really.
Really? 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 Really?
That's not what he's saying.
Really? 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 Really?
Quickly, Apollo, read.
Read, Apollo, read. Read, Apollo, read. What a train wreck that was. Glad we made it out of that trial alive.
Really? I had fun. You know, my dad used to tell me about trials when people died. And Waki made it through that day too. Well, not those days. This day.
Everyone was too obsessed with panties to bother with the real case.
But it was good publicity. Imagine the crowd at my show tonight. You should come, Polly.
Yeah.
God, where is she keeping that?
The amazing Mr. Hat will be making an appearance.
Hi, folks. I'll be here all week. And that's it. And then I'll be gone for good.
I'm gonna burn him for firewood.
Wait, that wasn't part of the contract.
Oh, you don't get any rights.
That's bad enough. What?
Alita Battle Angel!
Alita Battle Angel.
Thank you for today. The trial went well.
Oh, right. No problem.
Do you think Waki will be okay?
Well, he's not guilty. Yet.
Please, you have to help him. We're supposed to get married next month.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah, it would really suck if you went to prison.
Way to put the pressure on a guy.
Please, let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
$1 million. $1 million.
I don't have that money yet. I'm not married in yet.
You should.
I'm trying to.
You should also get some victory.
Oh, you want cake? Okay.
I really do love her very Professor Layton hairstyle.
It is very.
Extremely Professor Layton.
It is very pro-flaton. Bravo flav. Profla. Lafla lune.
Okay, let me keep reading. You go.
Are you sure about marrying into the Kataki family?
I'm fine with it. And I love Waki with all my heart.
What's the matter? Why do you seem like you are... Yes?
Aw, that's so sweet.
So it doesn't bother you that you'll be married to the mob?
I don't think so. My parents are against it, of course. Say, where did you and Waki first meet anyway?
This fella doesn't look like the type to have gangster convictions.
Oh, we met at my old job, actually. Ah, office romance. Yeah.
Very forthcoming with information about herself, is she? Did you know that the boss...
Did you know that the boss is trying to get out of the business? Yes, I did, actually.
Really? Mr. Kentucky wants to quit being a gangster?
He's trying to transfer his assets into a normal company. He only announced it recently out of the blue. I hear there's quite a lot of confusion in the ranks.
I wonder if this explains that apron. I can't imagine Walking going along with that.
He's highly motivated, isn't he?
It's not the word I would have used.
He said, I'll be the next boss and keep the family alive. I think he's at that age when boys want to make a mark on the world.
Not the way I would have put it.
His father moves in a lot of circles. He's really focused on profit. The Kataki family's been making a killing recently.
Again, not the way I would have put it.
But Waki says it's not about the money. They have the gangsta tradition to uphold. Ooh, a generation gap! They've even got the classic, well, what about the family business thing going on?
Usually it's the father worried about tradition. Can I ask you a question about Waki? I understand that he was operated on by the victim, Dr. Maractus.
Apparently, yes.
Check out my Sans Undertale shirt.
Yes, it sounded horrible. Waki has always been fond of fighting, I'm afraid.
Not sure if it qualifies as fighting when pistols are involved.
I mean, it does, but
Mr. Gavin was saying his life might be in danger, wasn't he? No, that can't be. I'm sure he was just trying to scare us. It's scary to think that a surgeon might make a mistake. But it's even scarier when he tries to hide it.
I'd like to know a little more about this operation. I think it's time to pay the Maractus Clinic a visit.
I should be getting home now. Waki's in your hands, Mr. Justice.
Right. Leave it to me.
Apollo, I think you're only making her more nervous.
Sorry, I'm new at this, okay?
That's not gonna help. It's all right. I believe in you.
fades away into non-existence.
No, I'm going to the Maractus Clinic.
Oh.
Can I not go into the clinic itself? What entrance to the Maractus Clinic? See my face in them. Wait, my hairdo's a little flat. There, perfect. Maybe not.
Well, there's a lot of people to talk to. So, I don't know, man. I thought you'd just be able to go in. Because, you definitely can eventually.
A lot of people to talk to, huh?
I thought there were!
There's literally nobody. I have not seen a single person.
Wanna go talk to Phoenix?
It's the only one that left. I swear, Phoenix just reiterates everything that was just said. No, he's not even here.
My god. It's like left behind.
No one's here.
So, the rapture happened, apparently, and we're the only non-believers.
Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go to the
Gotta
kid.
Talk to the kiddo about his, everything.
About his everything. About his everything. Oh, about his everything. Oh.
Are you just making that up?
What?
You just making that up? I've never heard of that.
Looks like Woggy's out for questioning.
really need to talk to him. Guess we'll come back later.
Excuse me.
Yes?
The other suspect is all through with questioning, sir.
The other?
Ah! You mean the panty snatcher. Sushi, where'd you get that cake? Magic hat.
Hmm.
Here's some cake, Apollo.
Good.
Wesley Stickler. So they arrested him too? Alright. Let's have a little chat with Mr. Stickler. I hope I don't regret this.
You probably will. He's a valuable witness, I guess.
He is a bit precious, I'll give him that. Please, keep this brief if you want. I'm quite busy. Being arrested?
Huh?
I need to finish this paper. Yeah, it's you! Mr. Stickler, we'd like to have a few words with you. Very well. As long as they're few. Nothing would make me happier, believe me. Mr. Stickler, on the night of the murder, you stole... cake. Oh.
Enough for cake.
Wait, I can't help but feel that I'm being misunderstood. How exactly? Yes, that night I attained a pair of panties. It's true. However, it was my burning curiosity that drove me to do it. Nothing more.
You wanted to know the trick to my panties, right?
You're here too?
Yeah, I was hiding under the table.
Oh, great. Trucy, teach me!
Eh?
I must know the secret of your panties! Oh,
This is painful for you.
very. Is it not?
No,
For you?
It's very painful.
Like, just listen to what this guy says.
Being forced to speak it.
Mm-hmm. This being forced to say it out loud, like, it's normal.
The guard is sitting there like, God, what a sick freak.
Please make me your apprentice.
Apollo? I'm scared.
I don't know. I think he'd make a great, lovely assistant.
Don't say that, Apollo.
Could you relate what you saw the night of the murder to us one more time? Why not? Though it hardly differs from the testimony I gave in court. The defendant was there in the park that night of this, I'm quite certain. He was pointing a pistol or something like that at the victim. That's when I shouted, "Stop, you two! Let's resolve this like gentlemen." That's the third time what he said it changed. And the next moment, a shot was fired. But he's certain he said something.
He is certain he said something.
Which means he did turn his head.
Yeah, he did turn to get his attention.
Which means the temple is facing towards the cart.
Yes. No matter what he said, he's very
I think
certain
my
he said
theory. I
something.
think my theory is right. And this is all true, really. My panties are gone. My innermost heart revealed. What further reason could I possibly have to lie?
Fair.
Well, I can't think of anything he'd want to hide more than panty snatching. True.
It sounds like Walk was at the scene of the crime after all.
Sure, he was there, but it doesn't mean he committed the murder. Now I wish that weren't so. Hey man, what if I showed you your phone?
Want it back?
Fine, for my evidence, if I can. I wonder what he's thinking. On second thought, let's not go there. Let's stand. What about the knife? About the checkup?
Really? Really?
I know. It's not really relevant to him at all.
I don't think anything's gonna be relevant. Oh, that's how you know it's really not relevant, when they won't even let you show the badge. Dude.
Covering my bases here, Gray.
Okay.
That's it! The mystery! The unanswerable riddle!
Actually, they're just a normal pair of panties.
What? How is that possible?
It just takes practice, that's all.
Then you must teach me. You must! To think if I could produce a pencil, an eraser, a textbook, and a lunch, all from a pair of panties, my life would be complete. He's serious, isn't he?
I mean, if I could do that, me too.
Oh wow, he doesn't care about those panties. Those he doesn't give a
No, I
shit
don't give a
about.
shit about those. Those ones aren't. That's just part of the sick fantasy.
Now will it let me go to the clinic?
Yeah, yes. Yes, it will. Wow.
Really wanted me to talk to the panties guy.
Hey, it's Mr. Aldoon. Oh, Mr. Aldoon. What's wrong?
So you found my stand? And that's why I'm here to thank you.
There was a body in it. Kind of fucked up, actually.
Now it's a crime scene and they won't let me have my bag. Well, how am I supposed to?
Didn't think about that.
That's why I'm here. Got no other place to go. Wow, I see. How could a noodle stand be a crime scene? That's what I don't get, Truth Doll. Even in death, he's after my neck, I tell you. I can't even cook an honest noodle. He?
Even in death. You mean the victim, Dr. Maractus?
I tell you, it's enough to drive a man to make his soup even saltier. Remind me never to eat his noodles when he's in a bad mood. My stand for generations it served up the very best noodles us Eldoons could make. A tradition of noodles and salty broth. More than a stand, it's history, I tell you. You say it might become true.
That's a great story, Mr. Aldoon. Sorry, I got cake.
A single stand passed down from generation to generation.
Of course, to be honest, I didn't plan on doing it.
And that's right. You said something about that. About you rebelling against your pops, was it?
Good memory, Truth Doll. I was a go-getter back in my day. Got my friend next door butted in, shot me in the face. That's why I wear a hat. In the end, I was left with nothing but this dusty old stand to earn my fortune.
Dang.
Mr. Eldoon, I don't mean to pry, but what exactly did you do before you became a chief? Well, I was a doctor. Oh, let old noodles lie, that's what I say. Starting to get an idea of what he did anyway. He stole my dreams, left with nothing but noodles! No, I don't even have that. Bow, 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 bow. Mr. Eldoon, if I might ask, what exactly happened between you and the Maractus Club? Huh? Couldn't help but sense enmity there. Enmity, I hate him! Hated him, acting like he smells like roses when he's strolling in mud. Excuse me? He's the only doctor at that clinic, you know. Pretty impressive, huh? I'll tell you the secret to his success. The Mall Bulb. You mean the Kitaki family? They're always having one of them turf wars or whatnot. Always an injury or two that needs fixing. Maractus saw a chance for some business. So he started giving the Kitaki family a good deal. A deal? Every fifth operation for free. He stole the idea from my pop. One free bowl of noodles a week, he used to say.
Can a doctor just decide to do that? What about the insurance company?
Oh, no doubt it's illegal, but I got him in good with the family. Pretty soon he was getting all the business in town, leaving me here in the dark, up to my neck in soup and noodles. I think I figured out Mr. Eldune's former occupation.
Can't hurt to ask, Apollo.
You hear my brain again?
You just say things out loud.
Mr. Eldune, or should I say Dr. Eldune? Figured it out, did you? Fucking smartass. That's right, I was a doctor, a surgeon, until the year before last.
So Mr. Maractus was your rival?
You like those onions they put in the soup broth? Yeah, kind of. Take a spoon, you drink some broth, those onions will find their way in there. For people who like them, well, that's just fine. For people who hate them, I hate onions. Hate them.
Shrek comes running down the alley.
Somebody once told me that you hated the onions. I'm gonna kick your ass.
I'm pretty sure saying you hate onions to ogres is equivalent to telling an Italian person you don't like pasta. Pretty sure it's a sin.
Well, that's what he was. An onion. Onion boy. That's what I called him.
Hey, isn't there a Steam game called like Onion Boy Evades Taxes or something like that?
Probably. So, you weren't exactly friends. Ha! Me and Pal Maragdas? Ever since preschool, we were stabbing each other in the backs.
Dude, this goes back fucking far. This dude's like, what, 48 or something?
No matter what I did, sure enough, he come following along with an extra knife, ready to start stabbing him. I'd stab him with a pencil, he'd stab me with a pen. I'd stab him with a book, he'd stab me with some paper that he cut in the shape of a knife.
Whoa, wait, you stabbed him with a book?
Don't ask questions.
That's kick-ass!
Listen, I was always really good at surgery.
Just the idea of getting someone with a stab, the pokey end of a book. Imagining to actually not cut, but stab.
Yep. It was Webster's dictionary, too. It was quite impressive. Pretty sure it's in the Book of Records now.
Cleanest cut with the cleanest stab wound made by a book.
And he'd do it better than me. Stab me better. He'd bite a Pop-Tart into the shape of a knife and stab me in the back.
You seen that YouTube channel?
You seen that
Where they
YouTube
make
channel?
ice knives and shit.
Hey,
That's
guys,
him.
he would do that shit, except instead of ice, he'd use dry ice, and it would hurt like hell. It would make this really cool cloud effect. The whole school would clap, and I'd be sitting there bleeding.
And of course, because it was dry ice, it would just fade away.
No evidence.
fingerprints.
Even though the whole damn school saw it. It was during one of them pep rallies.
They didn't give a shit.
I think it was the finishing act. Stabbing out too much.
But no one told me about it in advance. I just got stabbed. Actually, come to think about it, I think they planned that. Did the whole school plan my murder?
Oh, the school pam. Keeps getting worse.
Apollo and Drewsy's faces
Oh,
are
fuck.
slowly dropping.
I see.
Just like,
I see.
Oh, God.
That's right. I was a surgeon long before he was, you know. Well, then that no good onion boy comes along. Well, Truzy, looks like we found ourselves a suspect.
Oh, no! Don't say that! Where am I gonna get my noodles from if we arrest him? Oh, there's a duck.
Thanks to him, I was forced to trade in my scalpel for a ladle. Sorry, pal. I didn't mean to weigh you down with an old man's ramblings. No, it's fine. It's fine. By the way of apology, you ever get yourself in a spot of trouble, you drop by. Huh? You're investigating Maractus, aren't you? Yes. Well, you want to know about a doctor, you ask a doctor. That's all I'm saying. You just think of me if you need something. True's it all?
Right. Thanks, Mr. Eldoon.
Oh, no.
Apollo, if you
I guess the
fucking
time
arrest
spent
him-
listening to him complain wasn't entirely wasted.
Apollo, if you fucking arrest him and I get no more noodles, I'm going to kill
Oh,
you.
man. I know, but we have a second person with a motive now.
Ew.
See, my latent brain, or
Uh-huh.
not latent brain, my Ace Attorney brain
Okay.
wants me to say that she is the most likely one to do it.
Mhm.
The only question is, figuring out how that
How
actually
you get
benefits
there.
her. Because he legitimately didn't know where his noodle stand was.
Well, it's like, why would he ask you to find the thing
To
that
find it.
he had murdered him?
Right.
Wouldn't make much sense. Especially since the cops were already on the case of the murder.
Yeah, he would
so-
know that his noodle stand was a crime scene, so he wouldn't
Yeah.
really ask people to go looking for it.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. Maybe she did it as revenge for the botched surgery.
Mhm.
Because she might actually love Wonky, but not want him to commit the murder.
Mhm.
Maybe it was a setup.
Oh, I do like the idea though. She like, what a night.
Myself. She clearly is okay with the mob shit.
Yeah.
Like, clearly.
Like, oh, I don't really care that much. Murder is murder.
I can still only go in the garage. Oh,
Wow, we've got to check out this clinic, that's for sure.
yeah, but what about the guard? What guard?
We still have the gun and the evidence, right? No harm in asking. Excuse me.
Hey, it's you two from yesterday. The same officer that was standing out by the park yesterday.
Wait, you let me talk.
Your business is over in the park, isn't it? The clinic's off limits. It's not involved.
Not involved. But
What do you mean not involved? It's the place of work for the victim.
The victim and the defendant both were involved here. Like,
Right. What part of off limits do you not understand?
I
Show me proof that the clinic is connected to the incident in the park, or beat it. Oh, well, we have that.
Beat
No
it.
harm in asking. No gain either. I ain't sticking around here, I guess. No, we have evidence. It's right here. From the checkup. We have evidence.
can we show it to Emma? To get permission? You could also try presenting it here to this dude who's invisible, but I think it's just gonna.
It's just gonna present it to
Yeah, Eldoon.
Eldoon, probably.
Yeah, but if I remember correctly, I think we have to show it to Emma or Clavier. Someone's probably in the park right now that we can get permission from.
Yeah, probably. Let's go. Who the pack?
Rocky Mansion.
To the park, to the park.
Oh. No. Kentucky Mansion.
Mhm.
We're not allowed to know what time it is.
It is a time of the day.
Still sweeping that paint, I see. Hey, you two, over here.
Us?
Oh, little plum, what's up? What's up, bitch?
I think all this gangsterese is.
I heard you retrieved my bloomers.
Well, I was just doing it.
Fucking give them to me, bitch. A man speaks clearly and takes credit where it's due. You caught the thief, didn't you?
Yes. Sorry, I caught him.
You're cute when you're nervous, Paul.
I'll deal with you later.
But enough about bloomers. About my son, Walkie.
Walkie? Well, he's.
Clearly.
Yes, ma'am. This is why I was kind of hoping we could avoid coming back here.
He's really everything you'd expect in a boss's son. I'm gonna be a gangster, dude.
Life does have an appeal for that age, particularly for boys. Sweep, sweep.
That's an interesting call out.
That's
Like, I know they're talking about Walker here, but I feel like this might be in reference to Alita. It's supposed to draw away from attention to her. What? Don't look at me like that.
Gonna commit a murder?
He was shot in a turf war about half a year ago,
Yeah, we heard the story from Walkie.
but he didn't tell you the whole story. You know, even if he had a pistol, then he couldn't have shot anyone.
Does he not know how guns work? Wait, please tell me he doesn't know how a gun works.
See, he used to think that you had to stick your finger down the hole and it'd come out the other end. Even when he was a kid playing with Nerf, he'd just stick his finger right on him. He acts like he's hard, but he couldn't shoot someone to save his life. I should know. I'm his mother.
Words do have a certain weight.
Hopefully, when this is all taken care of, he and the boss can sort out their differences.
The boss. You mean Walkie's dad? Father?
They didn't seem to be on the best terms, did they?
It's true. One of our pistols is missing.
So the murder weapon was from this mansion?
Gotta click.
We kind of figured, given the difficulty of obtaining a gun these days.
Oh, if only. See, this is how you know it doesn't take place in America.
That's how you know.
None of the rank and file have access. Only the boss, myself, and Walkie could have taken it.
See.
I'm sure the cops will continue tromping all over the mansion because of this case.
Oh, see, it makes Alita all the more, because Alita, being Walkie's fiance, would have access.
Or at the very least, having out for having someone else get it.
Right.
Maybe this is a sign that it's time for change.
Doesn't seem too concerned.
Yeah, Walkie's fiance.
They're getting married next month, correct?
I suppose she's been staying over lately.
Staying at the house.
You don't look too happy about that, little plum.
How'd you guess?
Even I could tell that. Can you tell us more about her?
Walkie brought her home one day. Says he wants to tie the knot.
I can see why. She's so pretty.
Oh, she's pretty enough, but no.
I don't.
No, it's probably just me being suspicious. Stay in this business long enough.
The mob boss lady is suspicious of her.
And you start to only see darkness in people. Get a nose for it.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
A nose for people. A nose for trouble.
Uh-huh. Wonder what the problem is.
Like a gangster's only version of female intuition.
Boss may act tough, but the boy means the world to him.
But Walkie seems, well, it seems like he's against his father's position.
Ah, it's to be expected. We're in a bit of a transition now. Trying to cut our ties to the shadier side of the street and do more of the up and up. Walkie isn't too enthusiastic about the change. It's true.
But why the change at all? Is the gangster thing just not paying the bills?
That's fucking hilarious. It pays, but you need a lot of money right now. Bean money, that is.
I see. Something must be up.
You'll see things the way the boss sees them someday. Yes.
You
You are thinking very hard.
I just had the thought maybe that they couldn't afford the surgery. They never actually got the surgery. They couldn't afford it. And that's why they need money. Clean money.
Yeah?
Just thinking.
Oh, yeah, just think.
I do want to know. Specifically, this is the right gun. So this pistol belongs to the Kataki family, is that correct?
It's one of the pieces we keep around. That is, we used to keep around. They're all gone now.
Oh?
Police came yesterday and took everything. Everything but my room.
Oh, don't you think you should have given them that too?
Oh, you fucking kidding? Can't clean up very well without a broom.
Yeah.
Gotta keep sweeping this
What about
paint.
this? Can you tell me if this knife belongs to Waki?
Oh, that's his knife, all right. Brought it for him for his birthday.
Wow, that's a pretty hardcore present.
I remember him falling asleep with it clutched in his arms.
Oh, I know the feeling. I'll bet he was just as happy as I was with my plastic spaghetti.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Sorry, kid. I got no fucking clue what you're talking about.
About these.
Hey, my bloomers. Thank you for that. I owe you one.
I thought you might like the back, so.
Eh? Oh, no. Why don't you keep them as a souvenir?
Oh, no, I couldn't really. Thanks for the offer.
I could use those in my magic panties hat. I'll pull shivs and pieces and godfathers out of them.
Great. Now your props are going from bland to dangerous.
Probably. She's
Jesus
still,
Christ!
she's still going
This
at it.
lady's still going at it!
And that cop's still throwing it back.
It's been a whole day!
Might have even been two since the very start.
Fuck! Well, no, this is the afternoon after the court case.
Okay. But yeah, it's been...
Jesus Christ. Lady's the murderer.
Oh, no Emma?
Oh. That's what I see. See that little hole right there?
Mhm.
Little tear. Looks like might be a gunshot.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You know?
You know?
All right, well, fuck. What now?
Talk to the police? Hey, where's the people we need?
Yeah, that was for the public. Yawning. You notice mysterious temperature. Too late, Mr. Officer. Looks like that old lady's at it again. Look, I told you yesterday the park's off limits. And I told you yesterday this is how I go home! Sonny,
It has,
if you keep putting your hands on me, I'm gonna whoop your
it
ass!
has been a whole day. Okay, you want me to go around? How about giving me $5 like yesterday?
The con artist strikes again.
God,
Jesus
what an
Christ.
icon.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus H. Christ. All right, well.
Shit.
Fuck. Will let me talk to him now?
Yes?
Yep.
Yay?
New things?
New things? Yes.
Me No. I was hoping to meet with my client. Waki Kataki's just finished questioning. I'll bring him out. Great. Great. Yo, sup, my little imposter?
What? What?
What?
Among Us?
Among Us?
My little pog champ, my little impogger.
Oh my god. 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 It's happening. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Oh shit.
My little imposter. What did you call me?
Gazam! It's you! Sorry, G thought you were a leader. Why would you call your fiance imposter?
They like to play a lot of Among Us. She called
Wait, was this whole murder just an
Among Us
elaborate game
roleplay?
of Among Us roleplay before the game even existed?
I'm gonna start referring.
What?
Hey, sweetie, is it okay if my new pet name for you is my little imposter? I'm gonna start referring to you as
Sounds
that.
fucking perfect.
My little imposter sure is a strange nickname. I don't know why she calls me her sexy
It's a click
baka.
thing. You wouldn't understand. Did I say imposter? I meant poster. Like poster girl, right?
She calls me her little sussy baka, so it works.
If you're gonna drop part of that, why not just drop poster and just call her girl?
Cause she's so much more than that, G. She's like an angel. A fallen angel. A fallen angel. That's interesting. So, what can I do for you?
You don't look like birthday, Walkie.
Worried about your heart condition, maybe?
Oh fuck! What? Wait,
This
no,
bi-
cancer.
This bitch could die.
Among Us.
But, yeah. Or maybe they did get the surgery, didn't tell him, and that's...
They knocked him out, dragged him to the hospital, and had surgery.
Well, he didn't find out until later that they didn't have the surgery, so he must have thought something happened.
Okay. I think it was more that they just didn't tell him how fatal it was.
That's just interesting, man. Man, I ain't trying to hear that. A man fights to protect what's valuable to him, you know? What I'm saying? I miss my fallen angel.
Why are you pushing me away?
Hey, you go get a leader for me. You're my lawyer, aren't you? Lawyer, not gopher. Bam, 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 bam. So, I hear you're to be married next month. Straight up, we poured the nuptial 40 out of the stop. Alita. Oh, Snapple Cakes. She's so fine. I think he's smitten with her in his own weird way. It's kind of adorable.
I was wondering, how did you two meet? I asked Yala, but she was very fake.
Huh? Oh, well, man, if she wouldn't tell you, I'd best hold my tongue, you feel me?
What?
Man, what's past is past. She knows that. When I'm with Alita, I feel like there's things worth protecting out there. You feel me? And my Alita, she's down with that all the way. So both of them are mum about their past. This is why you never tell other people that someone didn't tell you something, because they might respect their decision and be like, well, if she didn't tell you, I won't tell you.
Uh-huh.
Don't tell them that.
Do you think you could tell us what happened with you and Pal Maracas?
Oh, there's something you should know. We Katakis are having what you might call a feud with the Rivales family. So, about 6 months back, I go into Rivales' turf, packing a knife, right?
And you were shot?
The coldest thing I ever seen. One shot to the heart. My homies weren't too late. It's a miracle that I lived. It's already considered one of the 7 wonders of the Kataki family, you know that? So you were taken to the Maractus Clinic then? You should have seen their faces when they wheeled me in. You can't just let the boss's son die, you know? I hate to have been in that doctor's shoes. Mr. Kataki's scary enough when he's not angry.
But the bullet that hit you, he was never removed.
and it's still threatening his life. That doctor, he did it on purpose. The Rivales paid him off, I'm sure of it. I need to hear more about the night of the murder. That much is clear. Life in the family is a G thing. It's about being a man. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, I'm not of my G things. I'm not even sure I know what a G thing is.
Oh man, he's gone soft. He says the old rival gang days are over. He just wants to make money.
Isn't that a good thing?
Man, there ain't no soul in making money. Better live fast and die young, for shit. Oh. Wait until I run the yard. Then everyone will know what time it is. That's right, OG time all the time. Represent the time, oh, Jizzle Whizzle.
Oh, Paulo, why does he keep talking about old times?
I don't think that's what OG means.
It means original. Truce. Go online.
Get it right. About these weapons, the pistol and the knife. They belong to the family. I snuck them out that night. Them? So the killer, Mr. Stickler, says he saw that night was, I guess it was me. I was there after all. Ugh. We're finished.
Yo, Lucky, do you think you could tell us exactly what happened that night? Yeah.
Huh? You don't beat around the bush, do you? Like your style, shorty. Actually, there's a question I've been wanting to ask you for a while now. That is, did you do it? Did you shoot him? I don't know. Huh? The day of that checkup, when I found out about the bullet by my heart, I borrowed a gun from the family stash. Figured I'd give that doctor a taste of his own bad medicine. Oh, this is going.
But you were carrying a knife, weren't you?
Oh, that. Yeah, well, never can be too careful, I say. So I'm on my way to the clinic, right? When I run into him in the park, and he's dragging this noodle stand behind him.
Wait, you didn't put him up to that? Like, you know, in the movie? If you value your life, you'll bring that stand.
Shorty, you're more whack than I am. That's saying something.
But I was serious.
Thing is, I don't remember what happened next all too well. You don't remember? But the way I see it, if there wasn't anyone else there that night, then I guess it probably was me who did him in. You know what I'm saying?
About girlies.
Um. That was really inconclusive. Right? Like, I'm not.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I think that's it from him. Although I don't. Oh, man. That
I'm
was...
thinking now we go to Alita.
Yeah, I guess.
He was like, bring me Alita. So I guess we could at least go to her.
We could go to her, I guess.
Where is the bitch?
No, didn't she say she was going somewhere? She was going home. Right?
Yeah, but
She's been staying at the Eldoon house. Or not the Eldoon
No.
house. The Kentucky house.
We still gotta get. Oh, okay. Got it.
Look at that crowd over by the park.
What'd the old lady do? A lot of people trying to get a glimpse of the crime scene.
But why are those girls screaming? I think I just heard one say, "Oh my god, it's him!"
Wait, that motorcycle. Ah, if it isn't her forehead. Prosecutor Gavin. Some fans found me on my way out. Just my luck.
Oh my god, he's so cool!
Thus the screams. New album just came out, you know. And try waving to them. They love it.
Oh, he's so cute!
Patrick Star, is that you?
He's weird.
We like it.
We like it. They're so excited. Doesn't matter who waves to them. See? This is
I was like,
surreal.
you know, like this dude's probably like a good solid 8 inches taller than Apollo. He just fucking pulled him close and was like, wave now.
Just wave. It really riles them up.
So you were here investigating?
And I was on my way home when my hog gave up the ghost. Your hog?
My Shadow the Hedgehog motorcycle.
My motorcycle won't start. A clogged exhaust pipe. And isn't it?
Consider that.
Too bad. It looks like such a nice bike, too. Hard to believe they could just break from that.
It's my fault. I think I was using the wrong oil. Cars, motorbikes, they're all the same. Clog the exhaust and they won't run. Really?
This is true, actually.
No. Hold on.
Uh huh.
It won't run.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no, this is my processing my stuff. Because we don't have a motive to why Maractus took the noodle cart.
Uh huh.
Did he originally plan to maybe take it with his car or something? But he had to do it by foot because his car wouldn't start.
Because there
Because
were panties put in there.
The exhaust was blocked. Also, it's bullshit because cars will run with panties in the exhaust. They'll just sputter out and stop after.
Well, maybe as he was quoting it, it spun.
Also, panties are not heavy enough to actually block it. It would just go flying.
I don't know if you saw those bloomers. They were thick, durable. They were not wearable.
They weren't heavy either.
But I bet we don't care to feel them.
Ah, machines. Tell me you share my angst, Herr Forehead. I ride a bicycle, actually. Ha. Poor people. In any event, I'm off to the next shop to get her fixed. The detective in charge of the scene isn't fond of me. The detective? You mean the one in the lab coat? Yeah. She's in a foul mood, too. Be gentle. Auf Wiedersehen, baby.
Oh my god, there he goes!
There he goes! Oh! Oh!
I love the idea of Patrick. Specifically Patrick.
And the forecast for the park today, gloomy skies.
Ah, that's funny. Well, nothing to do but head on in. Let's hit the park, Apollo.
Not
Oh.
literally.
I'll hit you literally.
I'll hit you!
No, get down.
Get down, ma'am! Something about this scene looked different to you? There's a big, wide fucking footprint because it was covered up by some bullshit tarps.
Yeah.
Anyway,
The blue tarps are gone. Think that's it?
yeah, I think you're right. Look over there.
The white frock detective from yesterday.
Also, footprint. Maybe from someone leaving the
Well,
car.
it doesn't look like a footprint going to it, does it?
Walk away.
She seems to be apologizing reverently.
Also, that would be going right toward the
to
Maractus
the
mansion.
trash can.
She's under a lot of stress. Investigation's probably not going well.
Hey,
You there? If you're going to talk about someone behind their back, do it more quietly, please.
Oh, Detective Sky. Hello.
You seem as gloomy as ever.
This is miserable. Miserable. I just got a new kid. Can't get this stuff to work. And everyone's all smiles for that glamorous fop.
That felt like a slur the way you said it. Glamorous? Does she mean Prosecutor Gavin?
More to the point, doesn't she mean glamorous?
Oh no, I meant glimmer. Trust me. When he walks, his shiny chains catch the sun and glimmer in my eyes. It's distracting. So that snack mix looks like beef jerky to me. What do you think?
Chocolate covered beetroot.
That actually sounds kind of good. Guess I just have to accept the fact that I lack talent.
Some sort of new forensic.
You'll never guess what part of the body they work on.
Detective Sky, you know Mr. Wright, correct?
How do you know my daddy? I want details.
Well, he helped me out a long time ago. You might say he saved me. Definitely saved my sister.
Wasn't she saying something about getting involved in an incident?
Can't stand it when things are vague, especially in the case. I went to study to become a forensic scientist in Europe.
But you're a detective now.
Yeah, well, I failed the test. But, you know, rank and title don't matter. What matters is what's inside your heart.
I've always thought that too.
And my heart is full of science. That's why I bought this kit through mail order. And I'm gonna test it here before the forensic team arrives. This is so legal.
Are you sure that's okay?
I won't lie, I'm not fond of the band. Those glamorous types always rub me the wrong way.
Morris, right?
No. A prosecutor should be cool of wit, furrowed of brow, maybe a little gray of haired. I don't know.
No,
My opinion.
not thinking of someone specific.
No, not really. Less glamorous and more simorous? You know.
No, actually, I don't.
Well, I do. Well, that and what happened 7 years ago. Prosecutor Gavin was the one who stripped Mr. Wright of his attorney's badge.
What? Really? He was the one?
I was out of country. I knew. And you mean you didn't know? I thought you were one of his boys.
I'm neither a boy nor one of his, but let's see what she has to say.
You're not in his polycule?
What exactly happened 7 years ago? I never actually heard the details.
Then investigate. It's better you learned it for yourself anyway.
You bitch.
Yeah, I am.
Tell me now what you know.
You mind me asking exactly what it is you've been doing? Squatting down on the ground like that?
Ooh, you want to know? Do ya? Well, I splurged on a new toy.
You splurged. You mean it wasn't police issue?
What is it? I see a roller and glue and maybe some chocolate.
This is a footprint analysis kit.
Footprint?
Yeah, it was raining on the night of the murder. Which means that footprints were left.
Oh, does that have anything to do with those blue tarps?
Right. The ground was muddy, so I had to protect it as it was that night. Ever wanted to know exactly where someone was standing? Like your panty-snatching student witness, for instance.
Aha! So it's that kit.
Right.
What?
Want to try this stuff out?
Are you sure? I mean, we're sort of on opposing teams and all.
Oh, pshaw. We're friends. And to tell you the truth, I'm not so good at doing this. Guess I'm a little clumsy. I could use your help.
Ooh, I'm good at stuff like this. I used to make magic bunnies out of paper mache.
Footprints analysis. Well, should I have a go?
No, I don't want any help.
All right, I'll give it a go.
That's the spirit. All right, allow me to explain. One moment while I summon the screen.
She's reading the instructions for her kit.
They totally couldn't hear that.
Why does this not fill me with confidence?
First, we have to pick the footprint, or in this case, shoe print we want to analyze. I have taken the liberty of marking all the shoe prints in the park. Well, which shoe print should we start with? We're going to verify the defendant's account. Here's the place to start. Shoe prints. Prepare to be examined.
Oh, this is so exciting! I am fucking happy!
Right, here goes. First, pour the miscellaneous white fluids into the pint until it's full. Print. You try it.
How am I supposed to do that?
You just pour it, dipshit. Like this. So we got cocaine and we got white juice.
That doesn't look too hard.
If you run out of plaster in your beaker before you're done, you'll have to start over. That's fine, that's fine. Not bad. You're handier with that than you look.
What's that supposed to mean?
On to the next step. Dry the plaster until it turns white. Right. Just touch to direct the dryer. I thought they were gonna make us scream at it again. There, give it a shot. Man, I miss DS interactivity. This shit was fun for some reason. Had no reason to be, but it was. Looks like it's hardened nicely. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's a good one. Next, the ink. Ready for the next step? Use the roller to ink just the shoe print part. Hold onto that roller tight. Roll it up and down. Keep going until you get enough ink there for a good print. Keep going. Yeah. Alright, now the moment you've been waiting for. Let's take our print. Ready? Here goes. Let's see if we get a match. Love the little paw print on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love it if it was like, yeah, that's not the right shoe.
Match
So the
found.
shoe prints belong to Walkie Kataki. Oh, that's you.
Oh,
Yeah, he was in the park on the night of the crime.
Wow, I can almost see the science at work.
Don't you just love it? Ah, nothing feels better.
definitely way more into this than I am.
Just let me know if you want to do some more. I'll be here solving the case with science.
It's certainly bright mood.
I guess now I should talk to her.
A print. A print?
Yeah, I haven't got to talk to her directly. But for now.
Mind if we give it another go?
Right on. Leave no print unanalyzed, I say. Now, to pick which print you want to analyze.
This is the one that I'm most concerned about.
Yeah, the green one is obviously,
It should be the student dude. It really wouldn't matter if it was the student dude.
because this is the one.
Because this is the one we care about.
I'm making gushing sounds. Ew. Gushing. Ooh. Okay, looking good. Next, to dry the plaster.
Oh, it's getting blasted.
We're blasting. We're ass blasting it.
Alright, let's take out the mold. Check this shit out. Yeah, that's a good one. Next, the ink. Got weak little lady hands, Apollo. That's cute. Now the moment you've been waiting for. Ready?
Yeah, smack it down, bitch.
That's
That's a funny shoe print. Is that even a shoe?
Nah, you fucking. Why? Why do you do this? Stop.
There we go. It is strange. So smooth.
Except for the part with the leaf.
I can say without even looking that this print doesn't match any print on our list.
Mystery. That's
This print is far too smooth to be regular.
It's a shoe print of some kind, though. That's for sure.
Still, you have to wonder what it's doing here.
It's right next to the Eldoon's noodle stand.
It does make one wonder. Hey, you.
yes.
Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? You wouldn't happen to have something in mind? Something that might have left this mystery shoe print?
This mystery shoe print does remind me of something. Do I have something to show?
You don't actually. But you could.
No. No idea.
Too bad. I wonder what it is.
There's a leaf
Something's familiar about that smooth surface. So smooth.
The fucking slippers
It's almost
in the trash
slippery.
can. Oh my god.
Well, if you think of something, I'm all ears.
Fucking fuck.
I think you can swap them out if you go to the trash can. Which seems dumb, but you can.
Yeah, why would I want to swap them out? I don't understand.
Well, we don't have room. We only have room for the one in your pocket.
Wait, it's already been to court. Like,
No. There, you can still see it in there. How funny. I wonder if it swaps. When you click it, does it change to the mirror?
Yeah, it's trying to find the mirror. Want to swap it?
I'm trying to think of it. Wasn't there something else in here? Something near the bottom? Look at the paint on these shoes. Look at the paint on these. That means these must have ended up in here after Mr. Wright's accident.
They're connected. Let's pick them up.
Oh, we're allowed to have both now. That's nice.
Man, what would happen if I picked the slippers first?
I don't remember.
Because the mirror was integral for the first part of this.
I don't recall. I wonder if you're forced into picking it. I don't know. I don't know. I chose the car thing the first
Yeah.
time around because I didn't think the slippers were going to be that important yet.
People bark. Lady speak. Speak.
A regular shoe and a shoe print of some kind,
That's
though.
for
Blah, blah,
certain
blah.
still. I wonder what it's doing.
Hey, you bottom. Do you have any ideas?
Those make me wonder. Hey, you bottom. Yes? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? The real bottom. You wouldn't happen to have something
Love you just muttering about how Apollo's bottom.
I'm pretty sure I've seen this out really a print line night. I'll have our culprit right here.
Yeah, look at
Look
that
at this culprit!
You really didn't have to do that to my face. You know what I'm eating? Chocolate covered beetroot.
Snack?
Snack. More precisely, whenever I'm in a bad mood, I eat chocolate. Natural booze.
I had no idea.
I think she means you picked
What?
the wrong evidence. What?
Wait, what?
What?
Wait, no.
What else do we have?
Well, it was. I don't understand.
No, it's just wrong. Okay, well, clearly we don't. Oh. I fucking remember this happening when I played. Yeah. It's not it yet. But it is it. But it's not it yet.
Oh, do I have to find the fucking leaf on the bottom of them? I do.
Bottom is covered
Covered
with
with paint.
Huh?
Oh, that's weird shape here.
Looks like a leaf was stuck to the bottom when the wearer stepped in some yellow paint.
Left and the leaf was removed. Oh, I got paint on my hand.
Apollo, I saw you try to wipe your hand on my cape, you ass hat.
Okay, now we found it, right?
Yeah. Do we have to Oh, wait. Try presenting it again. Are we allowed to check and present the specific part?
talk to her? Oh wait, maybe just try presenting it first. See what happens. And they say the Maractus Clinic. Hey,
What?
the slipper. Look right here. I think I see a toe mark.
A toe mark? Think we can get a print off that?
Sure, toes have prints just like fingers do, you know.
Well, a clue might be. We'll
Oh
find
my god. Well, there's one problem. The police station doesn't keep a record of toe prints, so we won't know whose it is.
I guess that would be too much to hope for.
Still, it might be useful somehow. Let's analyze it.
Oh my god.
Court record. Choose the tapping cocaine. How the fuck do we do it? I don't remember. Go back. How do we cocaine? How do we do it ourselves without her? Aw.
I'm gonna try mystery print again now that we actually have.
A dialogue choice. Here, if I can check. We like. Oh, you know what we're supposed to do? We're supposed to zoom into the thumbprint or the footprint, the toe print or whatever, and then tap that to do it. I bet. Can we see a toe print on the front, the top? We can
There. Not.
rotate. Yeah.
Oh, there'd be oh, you mean toe print? Good call. Yay!
That we can analyze it with some regular print.
This could be a vital piece of information.
All right, now let's do
Okay.
this first. Fill the whole screen with cocaine. Then we've got to change our settings so that we can, you know,
No, we don't have to.
our settings are currently set off though.
No, they're not.
They
They're
set to streaming.
set to our voice.
That should be fine. I think that's it, sweetie.
Nope. Take no
It-
chances.
It's a whole screen of cocaine. Don't.
Ah!
Hey, it worked.
Beautiful.
Wow, I feel like the case is solved already.
What's next? We have to match the print.
Right, let's match it. Wait, the detective didn't give us a list of tokens. Well,
Good point.
maybe we should ask her. Some expert advice.
Guess so. I'm sure she love that. Thanks.
Now, why not? No, fucking.
Fucking come on.
Come on, come
Well,
on.
I think it's these slippers, actually.
Slippers. What would slippers be doing out here?
But look at the bottom, see?
It's covered with paint, except for.
See right here?
Hey, that spot is shaped like a leaf.
What if the leaf was stuck on the bottom and came off when the slipper stepped in paint?
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Oh, whoops.
Wait,
something's
something's written on them. The Maractus Clinic?
Exactly. The victim's clinic.
Wait, that means that someone from the clinic was involved.
Why is she just standing there eating?
Detective Sky, I have a favor to ask. What?
Can you get us access to the Maractus clinic?
The police won't let us in. They say the murder and the clinic are not connected, and it's off limits until we prove they are.
We just did.
I should be able to do something for you. Yeah.
Really?
Well, you did my work for me here with the shoe prints. Seems like I should return the favor.
Thank you, Detective Sky.
Here, show this to police officer on duty. You open it up. Inside it says, "Back the fuck up."
Back up, ho. Right, practice clinic. Here comes justice.
Music kind of vibe.
Nah, it's gone.
Sad it didn't follow us.
It's just weird that the music doesn't.
June 16th. You know.
Oh, you two again? When will you learn? Look at me however you want. You're not getting in today.
We're getting in today. Look what we have.
What's this? Detective Sky?
She's actually behind us. This letter was for Joe.
Prosecutor Gavin. Today is Detective Sky. Ooh. Who are you two really? Are we suspicious again? Well, you got the orders. Gotta let you in. Have fun.
Thanks, Mr. Officer. Let's hit it, Apollo.
What a try. Uh-huh.
I'm a bear.
I'm a bear. I totally don't eat your brains in your sleep.
Kind of an
It's a
at-home
lot
sort of
of-
place, isn't it?
Place is a connection to the murder in the park. I'm sure of it.
The police guy out front wasn't so sure.
Beyond it being where the victim lived, this team's gone home for the day.
There might be some clues lying around. Let's get cracking, Apollo.
Well, right off the bat, I don't know what these bowls are about.
Look at all these bowls.
They're from Altoon's Noodles. There's Mr. Salty.
And then I think we figured out something.
I think we have.
Mr. Aldoon must do takeout.
Not exactly what I was thinking.
All the bowls have been washed clean.
I think we found our first clue, see? Reception desk. No one's here, of course. A small sign on the counter. Please pay your bill. Remember, we're the ones holding the scalpel.
Damn.
Jesus. Brutal.
Oh, these must be the slippers for patients at the clinic.
The same as the pair we found, of course.
Look, a single pair is missing from the rack here, too. And ours have pink on the bottom, which means they were taken out of here on the night of the murder.
Right. The paint's from the hit and run, after all. What were a pair of clinic slippers doing? And what were they doing at the scene of the hit and run? Whose are these?
There's a single pair of sandals here.
Hey, why would there be sandals here? Unless they belong to one of the patients.
Or maybe it's a visitor that's come to see Dr. Maracus?
You'd think they'd use his house entrance instead of the clinic entrance in that case. And if this patient or visitor isn't still here,
Did they leave without their shoe?
better take a closer look at this case. I think I know who they belong to. I think my theory is correct. I think shit be whack. Ooh. We got ourselves some toes. We got ourselves
Some
some
feet.
toes. Some
Give me them
tootsies.
toe picks.
How much you want to bet?
The
The toe.
Apollo? You
the-
think this is?
How much you want to bet the toe print on this matches the toe print on the slippers?
This person's got a dirty toe.
This could be a toe print.
Maybe we can get a print off of this.
Let's try it out.
That was me.
Me.
I do love the idea that this person's big toe is just super fucking filthy.
Just looking at Apollo, just sitting there pouring all of it onto it.
She's like, what?
You know, it's a big waste, right?
Gotta get it all.
Gotta confirm. You want to do the honors?
Oh yeah, sure. Okay, good.
Hey, it worked. That looks like a big toe, maybe.
But wait, I mean, it's great that we got the print. Is there such a thing as illicit toe prints?
Oh, good point. There's a Detective Sky didn't give it to us. Because we can't match this print.
Like a good time to ask the guy's advice.
Good idea.
We've got 2 of them.
Two of them now.
Just gotta go bring them back, I think.
We
Well,
just
let's look around
We need
first.
these idiots to be like, oh shit, we could make the
We gotta look more
bodega.
around.
We could Baba. Baba Yaga. I think that's it, honestly.
Out here.
Bowls, noodles. Well, is there another way to go? No.
Oh. Well, they're- Probably take this guy.
Look, this door says doctor's office.
I think this is the victim's private office.
It's not locked. Too bad.
Why too bad?
I like opening locks. It's kind of a hobby of mine. I like those little block locks.
Don't even bother putting them on when I'm around.
That's probably not a hobby you want to tell too many people about.
Apollo? That sound, it came from behind this door?
Someone's in there. Let's check it out, Trucy. Hi-ya! A break-in. They left through that window.
Wait, Apollo, you're too late to catch them now.
That must be her experience as a panty snatcher chaser talking. We should tell the police.
Let's check the room out first, Apollo. If we call the police now, we'll lose our chance.
You're right.
No, more like I'm a criminal. Well, one thing's for certain. This clinic and our murder case are looking pretty damn related now.
The window is ajar. No, it's not. It's a
It's
window.
a window. You just
Ah!
the jars are on the case. Or the you know.
That must be our burglar.
I wonder who it was.
It was just a burglar who happened to pick here.
Yeah, but there's a patrol car sitting out front. If I were a burglar, I'd come back the next day at least.
I'd give it a month myself.
Whoever broke it obviously needed to break in today.
That's straight up just a JPEG of a backyard there.
Could be. Books and papers are all scattered around the room.
Wow, what a mess. This place is worse than Daddy's room. Burglar must have left dinner hurry.
And the cup on the desk here is lying on its side. Juice that spilled out on the cup is dry.
So the messy one wasn't our burglar just now?
Someone knocked this cup over a while ago and left it. Potted plant has seen better days. That doesn't make sense either.
What doesn't?
Normally, burglars are looking for valuables, right?
That's true. That's what I would do. If I were a burglar, which I'm not.
So why look under a potted plant?
Maybe they were looking for the key to the safe.
I've heard of people putting their house keys under plants, but the key to the safe?
Then maybe the burglar was looking for the house key.
This is getting nowhere fast.
What a cute little safe.
Looks like a 4-digit lock.
Someone's already entered in 2 numbers? Apollo.
7-9. Wait, do you think burglar just now was trying to open it? Wonder what's inside the safe.
Is there any way we can figure out the last 2 numbers?
Well, we know the first 2 are 7 and 9.
Maybe there's something in the court record. Something that can help us figure out the last 2?
Wonder.
Sweetie.
What?
I'm just surprised. How do you always see people in movies figuring this stuff out? It's a digit pad.
Right.
So
So,
the
fingerprints.
yes.
I've got just the thing. Well, I have an idea.
I knew it, Apollo. What is it?
Well, all we have to know is what buttons have been pressed. We can use this to find out what the next two numbers are. When you press the buttons, you'd have to touch them with your fingies.
What
It would leave a print. When you open a safe, you don't press any buttons other than the right ones, right? So if we could find the buttons with the fingerprint,
Then we'll have the safe code. Not bad, Apollo.
look, you can see the oil finger residues clearly. Look at 7 and 9, 5, 2, or 2, 5.
These are glove marks. The burglar must have been wearing gloves.
We might not be able to identify the burglar, but we can open this safe. Let's give it a shot.
I do like that detail that there's fingerprints of the person who owns it, and then the glove marks of whoever actually was trying to open it after.
First try. It opened. A bullet? Looks like a bullet hole.
You can still see the bullet sticking out.
Why is it in the middle of a safe?
Hey, the bullet came out. It was all squished.
Not surprising, given that it was fired into a metal safe. The bullet's got a story behind it, that's for sure. I would just leave it in a safe.
This looks like a medical chart. There's an x-ray in here with it.
X-ray? Can't make heads or tails of it. I can't read the chart either, it's all medical speak.
But the names are easy enough to read. Look, by patient, it says Walkie Kataki.
Medical file.
This is Walkie, the client's chart, huh?
Why would this one chart be here in this safe? Let's see, the physician's signature says Palmeractus. Huh?
What is it, Apollo?
Look here, where it says who filed the chart.
Let's see. Nurse Alita Tiala?
Called it. Alita Tiala is Walkie's fiance.
That's one Ida too many, Apollo.
Palolo.
Consider that.
Never mind that. What's her name doing here?
Should I know?
Why? Don't you know?
I'm sorry! So, I guess it means she's on staff at this clinic?
Odd that she's neglected to mention this before now. That's how they met. 6 months ago.
I'm sure she had her reason.
Alita Tiala worked at the Maractus Clinic. And she had access to Walkie Kentucky. Fuck.
You got the I and the Y wrong, Apollo.
That was in his head! Be very interested to find out what this chart says. Who could help us decipher this? Eldoon. Eldoon's a doctor. A doctor. Deeker. Deeker. Oh, nothing to say about the gold cat? Wow, really? Nothing to say.
Wow. I mean, that's just actually quite normal for a Japanese businessman to have in his safe.
I guess.
I mean, it's a good luck for money and profit. So I think there is still other suspicious stuff about this room.
Well, yeah, the jars.
Wow, what are those?
What are those?
What are those?
Well, it's covered in beakers.
Something's moving inside that one and all those.
You look, Apollo.
Hey, look yourself. You can't. Oh, it's a goldfish.
Wow, they're all fish. So many kinds.
Whoever designed this had a sick sense of humor. Someone carefully placed this on the ground.
Kind of an expensive looking lamp. Hey, bulb's broken.
Broken? Don't you mean burned out?
No, our cat burglar must have dropped it.
Why is it all standing on the floor like that then?
Hey, look at the cord.
Huh? There's a red splotch on part of the cord. You think that's blood?
It's a little bright blood, almost pinkish.
Maybe that could be. Definitely odd about this lamp, that's for sure. I think that's everything.
We got some shit, don't we?
We got some shit. I do like Apollo and Trucy being smart about like, no, fuck the cops. We gotta get this shit out.
Well, the cops are gonna take our shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's super sketchy in legal terms.
Oh. Eldun no here.
Eldun.
Eldun.
Puppy, where is Eldun?
Eldun, where puppy? Puppy, where?
Where is Puppy?
Where is puppy?
I mean, where is Eldun?
Puppy, Lune.
I don't think Lune is how you say puppy in Spanish. It's. I know that face. Give me that shit. I know you got some shit you want to show me.
Androids! Androids?
No, I was hoping you had some feet. Feet pics? Hey, how did you know? You can't fool someone trained in the ways of science.
Next, she'll have us analyzing face prints. Ooh.
Ooh, no, that's in the second game. Let's ask Detective Sky to help us.
That I can recall.
Oh, wait, no. That's not what I want. No. I don't. I'm gonna all over the.
Go back. Just get back.
No, I might as well do it.
Okay. Wow.
Might as well do it.
You turned around real quick there.
Might as well. It's not the end of the world.
Fair enough. A goosh. A goosh. A goosh. Okay, looking good. Next, do the shit. I'm curious, on our microphone, is the top line our voice or is the black line our voice?
The what? No, so the black line is averages.
Uh-huh.
So it's like the baseline.
Oh, okay.
And then the highs are as high as it goes. And then you have left and right channels.
Okay,
Which
okay.
it's set to mono right now, which is why they're equal.
Got it. Oh, they're not equal. But
They are equal.
why is the black line always lower
No,
than
not
that
the black line. The upper and bottom line.
That's not what I meant. I meant
I
this
know, the-
black line bouncing.
The black line is our base. As high as it goes, this little mark right here is our highs. And then the two lines are our left and right channels.
So this little line that bounces up.
Is the base.
Okay, and what about the black line that bounces?
There's no. What?
See the black line that's bouncing up and down as I speak?
Right, that's the base.
Okay, so what about the colorful line that goes from green to red, yellow ones?
That's just levels.
Okay,
The color is levels,
okay. So the color
like
is where,
volume.
So the color is where we are. Got it.
What?
I'm trying to figure out, like, for instance, is my voice at level 50, 40 right now, or is it at
Your
level
ba-
20?
Your base is wherever the black line is, and your highs are as much as it lights up.
Got it. Thank you. So our voices go. Anyways, yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. That's good. Ink it.
Technology.
Well, yeah. You're the one that does the streaming tech. I don't do that. I love how you're doing this anyways, just to spite her.
Yeah. I mean, it's not important. We know who this is.
Love the nails there for no reason.
Wesley Stickler confirms the test testimony. We only know where the path stretch was standing. Yeah, okay.
Now present her with the other shoe.
Shoes. Shoes. They have shoes.
I would do. other one. Very presented though.
These sandals.
That's quite a clear print there. A toe print.
I've already done that.
Too bad we don't know whose toe it is.
Well, there is a way of finding out, of course.
There is? What?
All you need is a sample of the same toe print off another shoe, for instance.
Oh, right. So prints match. You know the same person. Well,
Mm-hmm.
got one right here. I think I just might actually.
Really? I was just fucking with you.
Seem to suspect something here. Detective Sky, can you compare the sample with this other print? This pair of slippers, toe print and all.
Ah, the print on these is nice and clear too. That makes our job easy.
Can you analyze it for us?
Of course. Hang on.
I bet they match.
Bingo. Gosh, I'm good.
Hey, we were the ones who found the prints.
A perfect match.
The same person wore these sandals and slippers.
Mm-hmm. I was afraid of that.
All you have to do is find out who these sandals belong to. Or do you already know?
I can't say, not yet. It's one big step closer to the truth. To the truffles. Hey, I also found a bullet.
I'm gonna take this bullet
Check
out,
the
bitch.
bullet.
Detective Sky, I was wondering about this.
Trucy, wait!
What?
This bullet was inside the safe, right? It means the police don't know about it yet.
Oh, right. Fuck.
Well, we can use it in trial tomorrow. I have to repeat myself every time. If you're going to talk behind someone's back, do so quietly. She knows. She doesn't give a shit.
I think that's all I can get from her.
Probably. Maybe now we gotta go find who it belongs to.
The question is, where is she? She said she was going home.
Oh.
Oh, do you think Eldoon, I can get him to decipher the...
No, but you know what? We might be able to talk to Walkie, ask if the shoe belongs to his girlfriend.
Oh, good idea. Yo, what's up, me?
I swear to God, if they're like, sorry, he out.
Sorry, he be dancing.
Oh, the time of the decision is upon us. Which one of our two jailbirds do we want to talk to?
Excuse me. Both detainees are currently in questioning to corroborate their accounts.
Well, fuck.
To Stickler and Walkie, both of them. I pity the questioner.
Oh, I guess we'll be back then.
Oh my god. I'm gonna fucking lose my
And then I'm gonna
brain.
fucking, then we're gonna boob.
Bro. Eldoon, are you back now?
No.
Mhm.
What are we missing here? All right, Emma, come on. Present anything else we got?
Can't do any of the stuff we found in the room because that stuff doesn't exist yet to them.
Missing. No, and all this other stuff we've already tried presenting to her.
Care about bowls? Care about bowls and noodles?
How do we? I don't remember.
Care about bowls and noodles? Bowl of noodles, bowl of noodles.
Bowl of noodle.
Bowl of noodles.
You okay there, buddy? All right. Wanna go talk to Phoenix? What the fuck? Why not?
Oh, sure.
Maybe he there.
Oh, Phoenix.
Oh, I mean, this is a hospital. Maybe we can talk to Freaky Dude.
Ah, the prodigal attorney returns. Welcome, Apollo. I heard you did well in the trial today. Here and discuss something? I could use a little diversion. What did Detective Sky say? Mr. Wright, tell me what happened 7 years ago. Now. Want to know. I need to know. Certainly didn't waste any time getting to the point.
I thought you were gonna ask me this like months ago.
7 years ago. standing in a courtroom on behalf of a client. The case involved the death of a certain magnificent genius. I'd be surprised if you hadn't heard about it. It was all over the news. I remember that. You were up against Prosecutor Gavin, weren't you? Yes. He was only 17 years old at the time. 17 years old? Still high school.
I know he beat
He took
Francisco's
the bar
record.
exam abroad in Europe. They're progressive over there, you know?
I thought Francisco got
I was
it.
defeated by a 17-year-old newcomer. My shame left the practice forever. That's all. That's all? How could that be all? What do you mean? What about what they were saying about news about your forged evidence? They said you forged evidence and had your attorney's badge stripped from you. Okay, next. Tell me, how does it feel? How does it feel to stand here before Phoenix Wright, the forging attorney himself? How does it feel? I don't want to believe it's true. What about what happened in my first trial? Didn't you notice in today's trial, there was a single piece of forged evidence? I'm talking about evidence that shouldn't have existed. Naughty magician's trick. I don't see you jumping to my defense on this one. Maybe I did forge evidence, maybe I didn't. Doesn't really matter now, does it? But I'm not an attorney anymore. That's the only truth you need to know. Mr. Wright. I guess I'll talk about the accusations of forgery now.
Break down his
I will
walls.
break him down, and I will force him to tell me everything.
Please panic. Yo, what do you think about lamps?
And I was hoping that the creepy doctor would be here and we could ask him about the chart.
Actually, Doctor,
Doesn't matter.
I think information.
I just think it's funny that he's... Was this the same hospital he was in before? Oh, we didn't actually look at it.
Bullet lodged in your heart.
Nothing new there.
There might be more stuff down here in the lingo that we can't read.
Yeah.
Why they just trying to block it off.
Fuck.
Yeah, what are you gonna say about this?
I was like, this wall was something we needed to do. This wasn't relevant to
You've
what
seen
we
bullets before.
we've currently got. God has he seen bullets. Nah, he ain't caring about that shit. Fuck. Fuck.
Alright, well,
Go back to
bye.
the house, I guess. Bye, bitch. Brucey, talk to me, baby. Hey, Leeds.
Oh, please.
One moment. Ta-da! That's all. Nina.
Well, I didn't see any fingerprints on the phone, so I don't think that was it.
Maybe we're supposed to.
Why don't we try, Nah. I bet if you asked her again, more random stuff would show up. I know with Maya, this was always useless. Just for fun. Oh. Okay.
Seriously?
So I guess we just needed to take our time. Wait.
Don't cry, Angel. Daddy's back and Daddy's... Oh. You again! Do you always have to announce your entrance like that, kid? Fucking fuck. Man, my old man. Man.
He's a man.
Now I'm all in a funk, and it's his fault!
Funky Town.
Only assume that his father tried to teach him a lesson and failed, apparently. You two got your work cut out for you, straight up. Of course, I don't care if they lock me up. I'm ready to go. Someday I wonder why I do what I do. Hey man, you won't see me bugging about 1 or 2 guilty charges.
What if you're found guilty of murder?
Hey, It's all expertise, you feel me, Shorty? Like a badge of honor.
Experience.
They don't give the death penalty, do they?
I mean, they do.
You didn't really do it, did you?
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Okay, silence speaks louder than words. Man, my old man is whack. Disappointing, that's what he is.
I heard he wants to leave the mall.
Over my dead body! I spend my life trying to keep it real, being an OG and never stepping down. Now my old man wants to go soft? Fine, let him. Just leave me out of it. The day I get out of the clink is the day Alita and I start the next generation of the Kataki family. Please don't talk as though I assume you're going to jail. For my sake. Yo,
These shoes.
these shoes.
Dude, you got any feet pics of your girl?
These shoes look familiar?
They might be helpful.
Walkie, you don't happen to recognize these, do you? Hey, sure I do. I was the one who bought them for her.
For Miss Tiala?
Yeah, a birthday present. She's got mad little feet. Mad. So cute, man.
We're gonna continue.
These sandals are hers.
Yeah. Kinda had a feeling. What's up with the funky vibes? Really what I needed from him. Unless he can read his own chart.
No.
Wait, that's right. Walkie, it's yours. Hey, look! I don't smoke or nothing. I'll live long, alright?
I don't think he gets it.
Take a closer look here in particular. Where it says nurse, it's signed Alita Tiala. Huh? You lawyers do your homework.
So, you met Miss Tiala when you...
Yeah, I met her at the clinic. So? Could you tell us a bit about the circumstances of your meeting? Fine, fine. I'll tell you how we met if you want to know that bad. There we go. Okay.
Get somewhere.
About half a year ago, I was shot during a little turf war with another family. I was ready to die, sure. They came in and got me, hauled me off to the docks.
The Maractus Clinic?
That's where I met her. My fallen angel. You mean Alita Battle Angel? She was scared of me at first, turns out.
Maybe that's why they call
But
her
you know what
Rita.
they say? Bad guys always get the ladies. No? No? Right. She was done with that clinic anyhow. So I was like, I'll take you on, woman. Straight gangster style. Guess what she said?
What did she say?
Come on, give it some thought. She said it real quiet like, on the down low. Know what I'm saying? I'll leave. So that was the proposal? You know it. An oath of love right there in the hospital room. Just like that. The op was done and we were out of there. He thinks he was under an op. Yeah, he was under the impression he was under an operation, then find out later the bullet was still there.
Instead of an exam.
Yeah. Well, no, the exam is how they found out the bullet was still there.
Wait.
About that op. Yeah? Didn't go so well after all, did it? I know about the report. I know it's still in me.
This health checkup was the boss's idea, you said.
Yeah. Can you imagine? What's the point of living healthy when you're a G? You know what I'm saying?
But you didn't learn about the bullet at that checkup?
Yeah. That's when I knew that doctor had to pay. Figured I could get that cap pulled after I got my revenge. And hey, I'm still living large now, aren't I? Incidentally, you ever have health checkup before? Nah, my old man suddenly gets this idea that we all gotta get checkups. Guess he's getting old. Older, I mean. Bullet. Anything to say about bullets? So chain.
I thought you'd give this 19-year-old just the world's gruffest gangster voice.
It's his doing.
I know, he's doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
I mean, look at him. You know, in reality, he sounds like a little
'Cause
bottom.
he's a G.
G. Alright,
So
so
what-
now can we go to Eldoon? I want to get this shit checked out. Yes!
Mr. Eldoon, we've been literally looking all over for you.
What was the matter, Truzy doll?
Hello, show him what you found. Nothing like expert advice.
Suppose he is a doctor still.
Cries.
Mr. Eldoon, is everything okay? I'm just so happy. I just thought my doctor days were gone for good. Mr. Eldoon? Look at this autopsy report.
Look at this X-ray.
Mr. Eldoon, could you take a look at this? Oh, a medical chart. Hey, you shouldn't go around taking these from clinics.
Well, fuck.
Well, fuck.
Why the sudden silence, Mr. Eldoon?
What? What's going on here? That's what we want to know. The chart belongs to my client.
He's on trial on suspicion of murder.
On trial? That's crazy. You can't put him on trial. He's ABD. About to die.
A, B, C, D?
All but dead. He's knocking on pearly gates and someone's about to answer. Can you tell us why? Fucking knew it. Well, permit me to speak as a surgeon. You listen up good now, son. No way. It's like he's a completely different person. I don't like it. Well, according to this chart, this walkie-talkie fella's not doing so well. He's got a bullet right upside his heart. That's right. Yeah, this chart talks about the post-op. In other words, the operation's already finished. But you can still see that the bullet's stuck in there. Why would it still be in there after the operation to remove it? Well, about the only reason I can think of is it was too tricky to operate on.
What?
That bullet's snug as a bug, there next to the aorta, which is connected to the heart. Heck, that scrap of metal's just surrounded by blood vessels. Kind of a miracle. 2 millimeters to either side, and there'd be some serious bleeding going on there. Not something your average doc would be eager to fiddle with.
You mean
It took a miracle to get that bullet stuck where it is. It'd take more than a miracle to take it out. It'd take a magician.
I'm a magician? But I'm only up to making rabbits disappear. I haven't learned bullets yet.
Of course, with the heart pumping and lungs working, that bullet's on the move. I'd give him another half a year, tops. But Walkie's operation was already a half a year ago. That's why I'm saying you're out of time. This kid shouldn't be on trial. He should be on an operating table. Great. Just great.
Well, if it's already half a year old, well, fuck.
How could Dr. Maractus do such a terrible thing? How could he just leave that bullet in there?
I got a pretty good idea how he felt. An emergency operation, he's got the kid's chest open on the table. Then he finds that bullet. That's despair right there, Trucy doll. Cold, cold, icy, below freezing despair. About the only thing he could do was sew the body back up. Wasn't exactly in the situation to go admitting he couldn't take it out. You bet. This kid's their only son out here. So he skips the operation. Walkie's back on the streets living his life. Of course, it's only a matter of time before his heart hemorrhages and he drops cold.
How awful.
And which doctor would they take him to? Maractus. He's got enough ties to them, he could probably cover up the truth of what happened.
That's just horrible. He left Walkie to die.
There's a darkness in this world, Trucy doll. Waiting, hungry. Compared to it, these gangs' turf wars are like kid gangs. Squid Games. Kid Games.
You're
Yeah,
a squid
Squid
now.
Game.
You're a
Kid
kid now.
now.
You're a squid. You're a kid. You're a kid. You're a squid. You're a squid.
When you're up against real evil, well, it don't matter if you're weak or strong. It'll take you all the same.
Hmm. You were a surgeon, right, Mr. Eltoon? You could operate on walkie, couldn't you?
I wish.
What?
I'm afraid there ain't nobody in the country that could. Maybe not even in the world.
So walkie.
Real lucky to be alive even now.
Oh,
There's one problem.
Apollo?
This chart, look at the nurse section. She knew. That's why she's so desperate to get married. She knows that he's gonna kick it. That's why she really wants to get that marriage quick before he dies.
That's right. This operation was how they met.
Yeah. Problem is, she knew. She knew about Walkie's condition, guaranteed.
Uh,
Why didn't she ever tell him? Doesn't make sense. If she knew her patient was in serious danger, you'd think she'd want to get that second operation before getting engaged.
what's she thinking? Hello?
I know. And we're gonna have to stop right
Oh, we've been going
there.
well
Huh?
over 4 hours. Well, if you count before
Yeah,
our break.
almost 4 hours.
Alrighty.
Oh boy. It's exciting.
I'm
Sorry.
quite happy. I'm glad I always love watching you catch up in real time with the way that the game has set itself up. Alrighty.
All right.
We are done.
Yay!